Uh, Hello, one and all. This is Hybridsteel. Thank you very much for joining me in today's live stream. Today, we're having to resort to playing something a little bit more simple, and the reason why, through my own stupidity, yeah, this hurts just a little bit. So that's the reason why I'm playing PC Building Simulator. Mainly because I can't really do a lot with my hands, so I can't even use a controller properly at the moment. So I'm screwed at the moment for like anything. 'Tis the joys of putting your kids to bed and slipping and then punching a wall, basically. So we're going to be playing PC Building Simulator because I can move my fingers a little bit, which helps, but I can't do anything else. So yeah, we have to take it a little bit easy at the moment. We have to just chill. We have to keep on with this, so it's all good. I seriously, there's only ever one thing that can go wrong. This is that one thing that went wrong. Wow, my screen's off. Right, cool. Let me just put this back quick. There we go. So yeah, we're back into PC building. I do apologise. Normally I'd be playing something else, but at the moment I really just can't. It sucks. It really does. So I can't even remember how far we were. I mean, I know what I did the other time. Like when I came onto this earlier, like a couple of weeks ago, I went onto my little WeMod thing that I've got on the desktop, and WeMod has basically let me have all the levels up. So we've got like loads of levels. But we didn't cheat the rest of the game. So we are still burning through emails and getting all the stuff that we need to go through, and the joys of basically building computers. So that's going to be fun, you know. But yeah, I'm doing okay, Brendan. I am in a little bit of pain, but nothing that can't be controlled with paracetamol at the moment. And it's the reason why I'm playing PC Building Simulator as well. So let's get into this, shall we? Right. So hi. I was given this computer second hand, but I want to upgrade it. It's already so that I won't run into any problems. I wasn't sure if any money necessary, but my friend said the graphics card. Is this too loud? No, it looks alright. The graphics card. Okay. I've been researching. Originally, I was torn between getting a Kingpin or an Aorus Extreme Edition. And after reading a few articles comparing benchmarks online, I decided to go for a Kingpin. They're both good cards, but I'm just a little bit more confident with the specs in the Kingpin. I didn't even know there was a King. This is how much like the game has changed since I last played it. I don't even know what Kingpin is. Bloody hell! Right, okay. So, an install EVGA 1080 Ti. Oh, okay. So it spells Kingpin, right? Gotcha. Okay, we'll accept that job. That's cool. So that'll be here at some point. I'll have to buy that graphics card now. What's up? GPU. Oh, where's good? There's graphics card. It's all good. Brendan with the £7.19 super chat. Fist bump, man. Thank you very much, dude. That's most appreciated. Dude, it's been awesome to have you here. Thank you very much for. Thank you. You didn't even expect it. Okay, no problem. It's because you're under medication. Yeah. Basically, thank you very much, though. That means a massive amount. What did I say? Hope you feel better soon, bro. Yeah, dude. The hand is literally. I put the kids to bed last night, and as I was going forwards to put them into bed, Ollie came back at me and he went bing, and sort of like slammed into me. I slipped on our bit of flooring, hadn't got any carpet on it. I put one hand out to stop myself on one side and then punched the other side. So I've got what they call a boxer's fracture, and it goes from the knuckle down a little bit. So yeah, my hand's swollen. I can't move my fingers properly, but it'll heal in the next couple of weeks and I'll be back to normal. Just in time for Chivalry to come out and kick my ass. So it's all good. So we're looking for this graphics card here, the GTX 1080 Kingpin. So if we type in GTX... Oh, it's going to be here somewhere, isn't it? There it is. Is that the 1080? Yep. Wow, he's actually given us like exactly the right amount of money to buy this card. Budget 875. He wants 875. He has to have it, doesn't he? That's all good. So we'll get that brought through as well. That'll be fine. That's in transit. Ho, 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 Chris Kringle. Right, oh, Chris from the North Pole. Oh, yeah. Santa Claus is dodging in. 3D Plastic Fancy. What is up, dude? Thank you very much for kicking my balaclava. I'm doing good, man. Yeah, mouse movement is a little bit slow, but we're doing all right. Hello there, little speck in your spare moment to help Santa with a problem. It's cold up in the North Pole and Santa wants to play a game to lift his spirits. But deer hunting... Why would you play Deer Hunting Simulator if you're Santa Claus? Could you find it in your heart to help old Santa by upgrading his computer so it can run the game? The elves have tried already, but their attempts at a wooden PC, a wooden CPU, was a non-starter, and they hadn't quite got the hang of soldering irons. Oh dear, yeah. Okay, so I need to build a PC that can run Deer Hunting Simulator. Cool. No, that's no budget out on the how long the CPU has to be. Okay, cool. We can do that because yeah, okay. Okay, so I need to first open up this Deer Hunting Simulator recommended. They only have a recommended specs game. Interesting. I remember the days when you had 1K subs and would be a whole conversation in your comments. Yeah, man. It's because I'm playing this. In fairness, back when like people used to come in here on a lot, I was playing... God, what was I playing? What was I doing like when I was at 1,000? I have no idea now. Yeah. Yeah, it's I'm doing all right, but I mean, I can't remember what I was doing at 1,000 subscribers. Dude, it just happens. The reason why people sort of like... The reason why my channel took off was because of Hydroneer. Literally, that's the only... I made this massive guide of Hydroneer. People were subscribing left, right, and centre. But when I play something else, like, no one gives a damn. And so, at the moment, I'm sort of waiting for CMS 2021 to come out. And then I'm going to be doing the same thing. I'm going to be doing a massive guide for that. Guarantee I'll get subscribers out of that. And then, like, chat will be dead. That's how it always is. So it's all good in. Yeah, it was a lot of Hydroneer. Yeah. Right, so we need to build this computer for Santa Claus. That sounds so weird. Right, so what we'll do is we'll pick this in. That's next day, so that's fine. So he's got $1,800 to spend on a computer that can be running on Deer Hunting Simulator. So we need this up. We'll chuck that there. And then we need to build Santa's computer. So first off, he wants the i7 8700. So i7, let's get rid of that. i7 8700. Someone's just sent me a friend's request on Steam as well. Fatal Error, what is up, dude? Thank you for kicking by, man. Yeah, I know you're there. How you doing, RD? Welcome, man. Right, so we're looking for Intel. Connor O'Farrell. What's up, dude? Thank you for kicking by as well. Oh, where is it? 8700. What's the difference between the 8700 and the 8700K? $40. We'll stick to budget on this one. So, because this is Intel, we have to look for the Coffee Lake motherboard. So, we'll look for that now. Descending. If we type in coffee. Coffee. There we go. Coffee. These are all the Coffee Lake motherboards. So we don't want to go over the top with this because the RAM doesn't have to be massive. It only has to be like 8 gig, doesn't it? Well, 16 gig worth of RAM, so motherboard doesn't have to be too bad. And the other thing that people used to come into, the reason why people used to come and chat to me a lot is because I was playing Call of Duty, like first-person shooter games, which are quite popular. This is what I want to do with my Twitch later, right? I came off Twitch for now because at the moment there's no point in doing Twitch, right? But when my kids are in full-time education, when Ollie's in full-time school, which is in like a year or so he's not that far off it. Then my Twitch, I'll probably be streaming during the day, and I can play things like Call of Duty a lot more and play a bit of Warzone and things. It's just at the moment, because I play on this channel, there's no point. But saying that, I will be playing Chivalry in June. So enjoy that one, because I'm going to be getting brutally murdered on that game. No, if I had the money, yeah, I'd build another computer, but I don't have like a spare. The worst part at the moment, I think it would have to be that I need £1,000 for the computer and then I need like 600 for the graphics card because GPUs are going through the roof at the moment because of the shortage. You know what? I've never used this one before. This reminds me of the one I've got, just mine's orange. Oh, this is the Z board, that's why. Mine's the Elite. So we'll take that. Right, so now we need a cooler. Does Santa want cooling, or is he going to be alright up in the North Pole? Well, no, I'm not going to spend a lot on a cooler. It's going to be like $100. Come on. You know what? Actually, that's not bad. $3K for a GPU. No way. I can't remember what game you were playing, but it was really... Man, it's been a while, Brendan. Really has, man. I think it was like back in the early days when I was playing games. It was Call of Duty, Apex Legends, things like that. It was just like a lot of Gold Rush was another thing I used to do streaming. Car Mechanic Simulator I used to stream a lot as well. But yeah, it was one of those things. It just over time I sort of evolved the channel into where I wanted it to be, which was nice. It's all good, but I mean, a lot of people just focus on the tutorial videos now. If you watch some of like the newer content, like the Hobo Life stuff, or the Hobo the Trashed video, and some of the ones where I'm sort of trying to be a bit more satirical and actually trying to put a bit more of my personality into the video, people don't tend to pay attention to it a lot more. So I don't know. Maybe I think I'm just like stuck in a groove where I have to do tutorials because I'm boring. Maybe. that's how I'm seeing it. But apart from that, I'm all right. You know, at the end of the day, it all comes down to views and not subscribers anymore. That's how YouTube are seeing it all. So I'm just bumbling with the flow at the moment. Oh, I've just been buying stuff now, haven't I? I need an 8 gig card. 8 gig. VRAM max. 8 gig. Right, so this is my choice. Let's go to the bottom where we can afford stuff. Yeah. So I was playing Gold Rush last week. Yeah, because whilst the wife's been like she's been up in hospital, I've been sort of like filling like daily times and streams and all the else like into wherever I could fit them. The worst part is I can't really play Gold Rush at the moment because I can't move my fingers, so it's a little bit harder on the whole hand thing. What is up, Donovan? Thank you very much for kicking in. Fail error. You're saying you're not upgrading anything. Yeah, everything is so expensive at the moment for graphics cards and stuff. It's just not even. It's not even worth buying. I mean, you could buy secondhand if you want, but then you take the risk on people who have been mining. You know, so you just never know what's really going to happen. I think Santa's going to be all right with a. I can't give him a 32 meg. That's a 500 gig. You know, what space do you need, mate? Storage 20 gig. Oh, you can take the 500 gig one. That's fine. I have trouble with this game. The orders and the performance requirements baffle me. I will be completely honest with you. When I first played this game, I was in that same state of mind, right? But that's where I bought this game ages ago on my PS4, and then I played the game again on PC, and it made a lot more sense because at the time I had a PC, and it was like, hey, I could do this and I could do that, and now I'm sitting there going, oh, I know what all this does. You know, and it works out better. It's mainly because I've spent so long sort of reading into it all, really. I try to watch most of my videos, but sadly, a lot of the time I never get recommended. Yeah, no, you won't get recommended my uploads. My videos and stuff get swamped under all the other stuff that, other gamers, mainly. Again, it's the joys of YouTube. If more people watched my videos, then more people I would get recommended. But because my videos are so niche, I don't get recommended a lot. We need a new Gang Beast. I redid Gang Beasts. I don't need to do it again. No. Right, we're going to buy these real nice fans. I'm still under budget. It's all good. Santa's computer is going to be bitching. You know what? We'll get it all ordered in now. So I'll build Santa's computer. We'll get that sent out for tomorrow. We'll take it. Nice one, Santa. All good. As your queen, it is my duty to take an interest in all things important to my people. One is informed by royal staff that PC gaming is becoming increasingly popular pastime, and so it's one royal's duty to properly acquaint oneself. For the best experience, one apparently requires a monster rig. Kindly build one of these royal standard. She's given me a budget of $3,000 to build the monster rig. Oh, that's gonna be a good PC. That's going to be a good one. Nice. Right, so a benchmark of 7,000 will be satisfactory. One would be much... Oh, wow. Okay, so we're going to have to build a beast. Oh, I've been looking forward to a build like this because then we can sit there and just go crazy. So we need to build and install an NZXT Hyper Beast or better. Yeah, go for it. I need sleep. My bad, I didn't mean recommendations. I meant notifications. Yeah, YouTube only puts out like 40% worth of notifications to people. I know this because I read the numbers every day. Any tips for traders live sim? Work really freaking hard on the first shelf unit, and then get another shelf unit, and then just stack up. Hey, if you just watch my video, because I've only done like a couple of videos, but it's literally start from nothing. So you there's already stock in your shop, and it'll be behind the upper door. So if you go straight to your shop, open up the back door, there's a couple of boxes on the floor, put that stuff out, get it all going. Yes, it's really bad. And then basically you take all your profit, go to the shop and buy more stuff. Always look out for the best prices it's Jabba's shop. Just look at the best prices on his store, basically. And just buy all the good stuff. That's all you gotta do. Buy stuff that's cheap, sell it at a high price. Right, so we need to build Le Beast. Install parts with lights. Oh, she's gonna want a proper disco. Right, so we got $3,000 to build this computer. I mean, I can spend 1,600 on the goddamn on a Threadripper. We could build a Threadripper. So excited deals and everything to build a PC that is massive. Yeah, I'd really like to, I gotta be honest, I want to upgrade, I want to get a new computer at some point, but at the moment that one's gonna do. That'll keep me going until the prices start messing around again. So can we build? I mean, this is a Threadripper. We could go Threadripper. You know what? We're gonna go Threadripper. Motherboard. I don't even know how to build a Threadripper on this. I haven't done this before. Oh my god, we can do multi. Oh yeah, it's multi GPU. This one. Socket. Crap! What socket was the one I just bought? Oh no! Right. Socket is a TR4. Okay, so we just need TR4 socket and then we're fine. TR4. That does so much better for me. Alright. Oh, I like Gigabyte. Gigabyte are up much. So that's 1,200 already. That's motherboard and yeah, we just need graphics card now. So is this NZ XT? I'm going to assume that's just the case then. Right, so let's go cases. NZXT. Oh, I don't know. Can we? Oh no! I've just seen this. This is the Hyper Beast. It says install NZXT H44. Yeah, Hyper Beast or better. I mean, that's a small motherboard thing though. That's tiny. What game would you recommend for a game like Hydroneer to tide me over until 2.0? I don't know, man. When you find it, let me know. Because I don't know. There's a few automation games out there. I mean, obviously, like the go-to one would be like Satisfactory or Factorio. But that's about it, really. There's a couple of games. There's one coming out soon. It's called Foundry. It's a little bit like Satisfactory, but it's a bit more cubey. Dyson Sphere was a good run. That's not a bad game. So, At the end of the day, I would go with whatever you sort of feel. I've been sitting here for a while going, I don't know what to play. I really have, and I don't know myself. That's the worst part. I'm just stuck in this. I'm stuck in this perpetual loop of not knowing what to do at the moment, and that's why the videos are more random. Yeah. I have a month until my new project will ramp up and will be busy as ever. Try Craftopia. Okay, I'll look into that. It's on offer at the moment, isn't it? I think it's like a tenner. So I could look into that. Thank you. Right. Cool. Oh no, someone's followed me on Twitch. I'll be over in Twitch in like a year. I have satisfaction and got bored after making parts and opening parts. Yep, I completely understand you on that one. I had the same problem. Right, so I think if I take this, I'm going to have to get rid of the Threadripper and the motherboard and have to go like as good as possible because the Threadripper board won't fit in there. So I think we're just going to have to go with it's early access. Yeah, I think I said I think it's on offer as well. I think we could. Oh wow, we could bomb a grand's worth into it. I think a Ryzen 9's overkill for Her Majesty. You know. I think we need to level this up. We need to go to like. We can't go Threadripper. Threadripper is just too much, right? And even at $3,000, that PC is still going to be like bitching, but it's not going to be like up there. I think that one's all right. Ryzen 7 8 core 3800. That's very close to what I'm actually running. Hey, 30 days review. What is up, dude? Okay, so we're going to take this. We need a motherboard with an AM4. So go to socket, AM4, and then we'll put a mid tier in here. She wants lights on it, so that's next board. We'll take this one, the Gigabyte X5. That's a nice one. Hopefully that's compatible, so I don't screw up. Right, and then we can just rinse the rest of our money on everything. Not a problem, dude. If you guys are enjoying this, don't forget to hit the like button. That would be awesome. And if you haven't already, subscribe. Is this a game or what? Yes, it is a game, but I can't play much else. I'm stuck. You've seen my post on Facebook, I think. But yeah, I'm stuck. I'm typing the HyperX stuff. So she wants a GTX 1080. Cool. GTX. Where's the GTX 1080? It's not there. It's not there. Just going to have to search for it. GTX 1080. There we go. Should spend $1,000 on it. Yeah, Kerry's home. It's all good. Craftopia is 20% off. Yeah, I can't remember what dollars are to pounds at the moment, so I think we get it a little bit. Obviously, we don't. I don't pay $20. I pay whatever it is in dollars to pound. I'm going to take the Zotac GeForce, this one. So we're at 2,200. Nice. Right, storage. Her Majesty is going to have an SSD. We'll take that one, just because we can. We're not really worried about it. What did I recommend? Not as satisfactory. Factorio. And crap, what was the other game I recommended? Dyson Sphere Project. I would say Dyson Sphere's got a lot of depth to it. It's complicated, but over time you'll be alright. Just watch Kibitz. Kibitz is like live streams for it is ridiculous. And she wants flashy LEDs all over the computer. So if we go next day on that one, that's fine. We've gone over our budget. We've got no money left whatsoever, but that's fine. That's okay. So the one that I've got in my storage at the moment is for Santa Claus. This one. And then the other one's for the Queen. Cool. Fantastic. Not a problem, dude. Right, so let's open this up. So... Oh, did I not accept that job? Oh, my God. Right, come here. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, no. I've built... Fudge. Now would be a good time to play City Sky. I'll turn my entire channel into one. Oh, dude, I've got all this stuff for Santa Claus, and I can't. Oh, dude, that's bad. Right. Right. Honestly, I don't know what to do now because I've got all this stuff, and I need to upgrade his computer. End day. Did you see my recommendations of doing the best of the best ups for Hydro? No. No, I didn't. Sorry, man. Chris, this is Santa's. What's his budget? 1,800. So literally everything I've bought, I can rip his computer apart and just put in all this new stuff. Right, we're taking this apart. Sorry, Chris. Your computer is gonna fly apart now. Literally, I'm just taking it. I'm gonna take the whole thing out and just be happy. I don't think I can say. I don't even think I could salvage the stuff he's got in it because this is all old. This is all decrepit. Right, so let's get this going. I can't wait until I can afford tools to actually undo my screws faster because this is boring. This is the worst part about this game. Is like, yay, I'm undoing crap. Dead. Is it just me as well? But when you build your computer, when you build a computer nowadays, like motherboards don't have the screws you need, so you have to have you have to find your own mounting screws. Right. So this is his computer guide. There we go. Cool. So let's start renovating. So we're going to take the front panel off because we're gutting that as well. We'll take the side off as well because we're getting rid of that as well. And we'll be alright. I'm only going to be online for a short time because at the moment, like, when my fingers start going stiff, I can't move them properly. So I have to start trying to make a fist and I have to start messing around again. So I'm only going to be offline for like another sort of like hour or two. Maybe even just an hour. But it's basically, it just gets sore. And it starts hurting, so I have to go, no, okay, I'll start again, it's fine. Right, so that's clean. Oh, also, if you haven't been like paying attention, like Thief Simulator 2 it's coming out at some point as well. So we got CMS 2021, Thief Simulator 2's coming out as well. Underground Garage is ramping up a bit more going into the end of this year. Rally Mechanic Simulator is coming out as well. So there's going to be a couple of games that I'm definitely going to be putting my time into in this now. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I really am, because there's a lot more potential, a lot more fun as well. And that's the thing. As I said, because I'm trying to find like things I can do. I've got a hobo video to actually make. Yeah, that I've got to start editing that tomorrow, and then I'll probably record another episode of that tomorrow, so we'll be all right. But yeah, it's literally the survival thing. I had to try and make the best of a bad situation when I ended the last video, because I was practically dead, but I've come back from the death. I'm doing all right. So CPU, is that the one we bought for Santa? I think so. Right. Let's chuck his RAM in there. I think we only bought like one stick of RAM. Yeah. This should be completely fine for him. What did I think of CMS 2021? Man, I like it. I played it through on stream, and I did a run through as well. I wouldn't make two videos of the same thing if I didn't like it. So very much looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to going deep into the game again. I'm looking forward to just completely annihilating it again, and helping people out as well, because that's the one thing that I sort of like about playing games where I can try and help people as well. And that's what I did with CMS. I made like 2018 like completely graphic. I did a complete overhaul of the guide, which sucked. In fairness, I didn't do a very good job. It could have been better, but it gets views. It's all good. I'm not going to complain, but I could have done it better. And then looking back at all the stuff I did for it, and I'm sitting there just going, no, I could really do this better. So I'm hoping to take my plan that's in my head, and as soon as the game comes out, just work on it. So it's going to be, what I'm probably going to do is rip through it as quickly as possible. So thankfully, like, Ollie goes to school 5 mornings a week. I can get a couple of hours in there. I need to rip through the levels, do a guide for every single story car again, show the whole garage off, do the scrapyard stuff, get it all out, and get it out as quickly as possible. When that game comes out, I want to get like 15 videos out in 2 weeks, which isn't bad. It's a video a day, but it's the sort of workload that I'm going to be working on, because I want it out faster, and I want to get a guide out faster than anybody else, really. I know I can do it because I've already done it. I did it with CMS 18, even though I did it a year later than everybody else. I'm still getting a lot more views than other people. So I'm literally just like, I can do this. I know I can. So I'm all good. I'm now just waiting for the game to come out, and I'll be on it. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be on it. It looks cool, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Don't think I bought... Oh, I did. I bought a thingy. I can't put that there. That sucks. Okay, so that just scarpered my idea. Damn you. Right. So they don't fit. They don't fit. Thankfully, we've got these. So I can stick these in there. I just need to buy a cooler for his computer now. So it's going to suck just a little bit. But yeah, we'll be alright. No, take your time. Just relax. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah. Not a problem, Justin. Have a good one, man. Enjoy yourself. And, I mean, worst comes to worst, I'll talk to you another day. You know, it's not a bad thing. I'm about to order all my stuff to build my PC. It's my first time. You think whenever you're free, you could hop on Discord and FaceTime so you can help me build it. Aggro, I'm going to be completely honest, man. When I built my computer, I was watching Bitwit or who's the other guy? I can't even remember his bloody name now. Linus. I watched Linus how to build a computer and Bitwit how to build a computer. That's literally how I got through that day. It took me 4.5 hours to build my computer because it was like, I don't know where this goes. And then I built it and it was all good. But yeah, I was in the same boat. I genuinely sat there and just went, yeah, my brain went on a massive fart. Just didn't like it. The best way to do it, and I know it's going to sound like I'm sort of palming you off, but literally the best way to do it is to find somebody who knows what they're doing. And that's, yeah, I was all right, but I did it with, yeah, Jay's 2 Cents has got a really good guide as well. Really good one, actually. I like Jay's. But I was watching, yeah, Jay's, Bitwits, and Linus's trying to figure out how to build my computer. So I can build one now, but I wouldn't say I'm as capable as other people at all. I'd probably say that I'm actually probably one of the worst people you can ask. Because they'd be like, I don't know. You'll ask me a question. Where does this go? And I'm like, yeah, you got to find somewhere to plug it in. That would literally be my answer as well. That's the worst part. Yeah, I would say those three. Jay, Bitwit, and Linus are probably your best bet. Really are. All you literally have to do is type in how to build a computer, and you'll probably have Jay, Bitwit, or Linus, as your top on search. Or what? I can't remember the other dudes you'd have. Oh no, I can't. I only watched like a couple of videos for benchmarking. I can't remember him now. But yeah, that's where you'd be at. Best advice: triple check compatibility. Yeah, I think he's already done that because he's bought it all. But I would have been on PC Building Simulator, not PC Building Simulator, PC Part Picker, and just researched everything. Ho ho ho! This is a good looking computer. Okay, so I need it to run. Will it run? And 3D Mark. We need to run both these these things, and we'll be all right. I'm not sure why it's not coming up saying it can't run it, so that's why I needed to install that one. So there we go again. But I'm just sorry it's a little bit of a slower stream tonight. Like, I mean, okay, like Gold Rush isn't exactly a fast-paced game. I get it, right? But you know, I can't even play that at the moment because it just hurts a little bit. I only have 4 gig of RAM. You bloody what? I bought a 1080. Oh man, I think I've wasted money. See, it's a party. Oh, great. Okay, so we've ballsed up on the graphics card apparently. Oh, I think I know where I've gone wrong. I don't think I bought this graphics card from... Yeah, okay. Give me a sec. Right, graphics card. We should have a load in here. Yeah, okay. So this one I must have got from eBay. These two are the ones that are going into this computer. Donut, yeah. PC Builder is a good channel. I've never been on that channel. So thank you very much for the recommendation. Cables. So I ballsed up on the V card. What was the other? Oh, now we can. There we go. Ho ho ho! I like these fans. I literally had to upgrade to a set of flashy fans like this. I didn't want to. I was trying to avoid the whole RGB thing, but I had to replace my 2 fans at the front because the bearings started going. You could hear them like grinding. I was like, yeah, that's lovely. So I ended up having to buy a new set of fans, and now they are like the ones on there, just a much slower thing. Lewis Casey. Men. Yeah, hi. I am man. Caveman. Yeah. Nope, what? What? Oh, give me a sec. I'll go get my wife a blanket because she's on the sofa. There you go. You see, like men. Yeah, I'm looking after my wife, who's on the sofa with a feeding tube up her nose. Everyone type I if you love Hybridsteel. I'm all right. You know, my wife would type I, but she can't get to a computer. Oh, it's 1. Yeah, that's how bad my vision is. Like, is that a funny angle? You don't have to keep spamming 1. That's unnecessary. Anyways, it's all good. Yeah, my vision's a little bit blurry still in my left eye. You know when you get sleep in your eye and you go like that? Yeah, I got a bit wedged up there and it went a bit funny for a couple of days, so I'm still healing on that side. So literally everything's a bit funny at the moment. Yeah, alright. I'll start adding them together soon. You can love someone else. 6,889. We're all good. Right, I suppose we got to put the panels back on now. Right, side panel. I think it looks all good. This should be alright for Santa Claus. It's white. And it'll be all good. You got to go. Not a problem, dude. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. Enjoy everything you're going to do. And hopefully you'll be alright. I don't know if you're ill or not. I'm just saying hopefully you'll be alright. Have a good day. Enjoy yourself. And I forgot to put the goddamn thingy back on. I wonder if I could get away with not... Oh, no, I can't. He already wants it back. Sucks to be you. Right, so we need to take the side panel back off. We need to put the power supply shield. Even though I actually prefer the look of this without the shield on top of it, I have to put it back on. The mount. Don't say mount. And we'll put the PCI cover back in as well, because, you know, we took it out. There we go. All good. Whoop, whoop. I was tempted to do this as like another mini-series again. But I don't know if anybody would watch it. So, did we overspend? No! We've spent too much money. We're out by 25. We're over by $25. No. We're gonna have to take one of the fans out. They're $50 each. They're expensive fans, right? I might have a spare kicking about somewhere, but oh, that's a really annoying thing. Damn it. If we take this one out, I want to put the fan in because it would help airflow, obviously, right? But I literally only have 25 ducks. Literally only have 25 I don't have any standard fans either. They're like really expensive. I don't know. These are only $20, so we might be able to get away with putting one of these in. No, we can't. Right. I think we'll just leave that as it is. I mean, the airflow's all right. It comes through the front all right. And, okay, there's no exhaust fan. That sucks. Ah, smeggy. Do I have any spare bits kicking about? No, because all these are really expensive as well. Oh, no. Oh, what have I been buying? Oh, no, it's got fans in it. Has that got a back fan I can rip out of that quick? It has. Interesting. So that one, this one here, that's just like a side build. I was like, yeah, we'll take that. I'm gonna rip this fan out because I can take the fan out of this one and put it in that one. This shouldn't cost me a whole lot of money, and it gives the case another set of fan, so it can be used in the exhaust. And it doesn't fit. Cool. Oh, there it is. Yeah, the MSI. That's the one we want to put in. No, too expensive. Take it out. We're just going to wrap it up and we'll be done. PC parts, side panel going in. It's all good. And I got to run 3D Mark again. Sucks. Right, there we go again. Running all the way. Yeah, so it sort of sucks at the moment. Like, it's good that the wife's back home after she's been away for 3 weeks, and as some of you know, because some of you have come back and forward and actually like found out updates, but she's back after 3 weeks of being in hospital. She has got to go back at some point, but we're not sure when. And yeah, to top it all off, I put myself in hospital last night, so it's all good. We're all fun. It's all come. And the worst part is, I was starting like this whole like healthier eating thing. I can do the whole healthy eating thing. That's fine. But working out, like trying to lose weight, yeah, no, I can't do that at the moment. Out of all my times running a computer as well, I've never owned 3D Mark. Ever. Even though I think it was on trial at one point on Steam, it was like, yeah, it's £4. Still didn't buy it. Because I think watching this would be quite cool on my own computer. but I get to watch this on my computer or on someone else's computer. So that's all good, I suppose. I do like the artwork though; it is pretty damn cool. Yeah, that doesn't make any difference. It's all good. Right, cool. Place in area. Yep. Da da da. There we go. One finished computer. We'll stick this one up here for now. ProPat. We need to clean up and make up. Oh wow, I like this case. That's nice. Right, cool. Take that out. Bit funny on the old screws up there, though, isn't it? Oh wow, weird. This is dirty. It's so dirty. Install spray. So that 1080 Ti, the Kingpin one, that's this one. There we are. Now I finally found that customer. Cool. Cool. Remove. Right, we need to take out this, and the screws over here. And then we need to put the Kingpin in. So that's the graphics card. Kingpin. This one. Don't want to put it in sideways. There we go. Thank you. Cool. And was there anything about... So this is ProPat. I want to see if there's anything about cables in here. So... Because they always like to hide things. So we went with Kingpin. They're both good cards, but I think I'm just a little bit more confident in the specs of Kingpin. Happy to pay up to £1,000 for it to fit one. Just don't tell the other guys of the PC Expert forums. I've already taken that off. So there's nothing in there about... there's nothing about there about what colours the cables should be, so we can just put like any cable back in, so that's good. It means I don't have to put any like effort into this, it's just black. I like black. All good. Black cables. Now power up. I like the case though. This must be a new one for the game because I haven't seen this one before. That's pretty sweet. Right, cool. PC Park. Let's whack this in. And that screw down there. Screw you. Oh, what? Okay, cool. Weird. Normally it sort of highlights the area you put things in, but this one didn't. There we go. Cool, he's done. And you're finished as well. Now, I got to build that computer for the Royal Highness Her Majesty the Queen. Yay! Right, so I've got that computer over there, I've got that computer there, and I've got this computer here. And that's the NZXT beast that she wanted. So this is her computer. So this is for the Queen. Yeah, so we're going to do a royal job for this. Oh yeah, royal job. Right, let's motherboards. Let's get this in it. So she wants like lots of LEDs as well. Yeah. 6 coloured parts. So we'll get, I think the RAM has actually got an LED in it. We've got loads of LEDs on it. And they have to be all lined up with 2550255, which I think is red. Is that red or blue? What, 2550255? I think that's red. There we go. Stick this in here. And what we'll do is all the spare parts, because I was building a shell out of the like an old PC that I got ages ago, and then I never used it, so I've got one. I think I can just actually use it, which is good. There we go. So where are we going to put this fan? I think we need to take out this one. If we take this one out, and then we'll be all right. It's all good. All good. And we can't put any fans in the front because it's got... Oh, they have fans here. So let's take these out. I can't because I've got to take all this stuff out. And I can't because I've got to take this out. Let's take this out. Woo! This computer's going down to bare bones. There's going to be nothing left in here. Don't need it, don't need it, don't need it. It's all good. Boom! It says put 6 parts in. I'm going to have to put LED fans in. But she had the budget. I mean, she had, what, $3,000 for this computer? It's like beast. Take this off. That's where we can put the cooler in. Tools and software. Let's put this on. Let's put the let's put this in there. Worst comes to worst, we can't change the color code for this. We're gonna have to put color code elsewhere. But everything has to have RGB. I think we're gonna need a bigger slot for that one, but we'll try that now. So we got her the 1650. Yeah, we need to take that. Really? Is that the one we bought her? No. Really? Okay. I swear I bought a big one. Okay. I think we bought her this one because we didn't have a cap on what size socket it had to be. That's fine. Right, now we need to take this plate off so we can put the power supply in. Ow. Yeah, we're starting to hurt again. Close. Open. Close. This is why I can't have nice things. Oh. Yeah, it's just going stiff again. That's what she said. Yeah. It's good. Anyways. I don't remember buying that for anyone, so I got that off of eBay. That's fine. That's 850. I think that's the one we put into it. It's like, yeah, we're just gonna overload your power circuits with 850 watt power supply. Ta-da! Right, there's nothing else that goes in here, right? I'd love to. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to stick all the cables in now, right? And then whatever color this computer has to be, as said with the RGB. I think it's red, maybe. If it's purple, it's purple. That's what Kerry says. But either way, whatever it is, I'm going to change the cables to that color so it all color matches, just to be a bit more suave about it. Just yeah, you've got a nice computer there. Oh yeah. So we'll whack these in as well. These are RGB fans as well. This is a $2,291 computer at the moment. So she better accept this. You're doing me wrong, Liz. You're doing me wrong. That's what she said. Ah. Oh, God. There we go. Right. And we'll stick this one on the back. Oh, we can't because we've got a massive, thingy on top. Can't even put it there as well. Oh, dude, this is not cool. Right. Let's hook the power. Oh, no, we didn't. Let's cable her up first. Right. Like I said, what we'll do is we'll have a look what colour that is first. And we'll go from there. Right, now we need to install a USB drive. So we can install the Fusion thing on there. And let's get it going. So at the moment, I mean, they're a subtle RGB. They run through the centre and not all the outside. So they're quite nice. I like that. Right. RGB, so we need the Fusion thing, the lighting. There we are, lighting. And yes, we're going to restart. Oh, come on, stop hurting, please. Oh, it's not going to stop hurting yet. Oi, oi, what is up, dude? One as. How's things, man? Right, lighting. All of them. So 255 by 0 by 255. It's pink. Oh, no. That is pink. That's not purple, but okay. Right, so we've changed the lighting on that. That is a... Wow, that's pink. Okay. Oh, yeah, I need to install 3D Mark as well. Right. Add hardware, 3D Mark. Done. There we go. So, oh no, I need to restart the computer. Yeah. In here and restart. All good. And then we're install 3D Mark. And then what I'll do is I'll turn the computer off. And I think I've got pink cables somewhere. We'll just pink it up. Like the whole thing. Because I think it'll look cool. No, she wants 255, 0 by 255, which is pink. Yes. I literally just did the lighting thing, and 255 by 0 by 255 is pink. Going all right. How's things? I want to say I'm 95% okay. All right? 95% of me works completely fine. Oh no, I'm probably like 99.8. Like, because 2% of me is injured. Right? And it sucks. Like, the worst possible thing that could happen sucks. And it did. Right, so we need pink. I'm going to treat her like we're going to have like proper braided sleeved cables because I'm being nice to her because she's the queen. And she's like, yeah, we need like the best computer ever. The worst part is the benchmark's going to come back. It's not going to hit 7,000. It'll be like 6,970 or something stupid like that. So I'm not even going to like... I'm not even going to try messing around with this just yet. Fallen Soul, what is up, dude? Thank you very much for kicking by. But yeah, so I'm doing all right apart from the fact that I screwed my hand up. That's about it. Which is why I'm not playing out anything over problematic. You sat on a testicle. No, I punched a wall. If that's any consolation, it hurt, but I've got a fracture. It's not broken or dislocated. It fractured, which is the worst part you can do. You're better off breaking something. Because if you break something, at least it could be set back properly. If you fracture something, you've got a weak point in your bone for the rest of your life. And so I've got a couple of those now. Truly, I've never broken anything. I've just fractured things. And that's the worst part. Everything clicks. I'm like a robot, just slowly falling apart. You start hearing the joints going. Yep, that's me. No, my dad sat on his testicle the other day. I was talking to my mum and she goes, "I heard your dad, he was out on the scaffolding and he was carrying wood." And it was just, he slipped. Yeah, it's still harsh, but I mean, it'll do. You know, I'm not dead by any chance, but the worst part was, like, because Kerry came home today, I did this last night. So I did this and she was in hospital at the same time as me. I was in the waiting room downstairs texting and she was upstairs. She was literally on the floor above me in gastro ward texting me back. I couldn't see her because it was out of hours. I was up there at 7 o'clock at night. Oh, wow, that's such a shit PC. 3,000. How is that so bad? Oh, okay. I swear I bought a 1080. Where's the graphic? Oh, I did not. I bought the wrong goddamn graphics card, didn't I? Which means that's why it's underpowered. Jesus, what the hell did I spend all that money on in this computer? We need to buy a 1080 graphics card. Where's the Queen's email? Yeah, I must have put that in the other computer then. So the graphics card needs to be a GTX 1080. Right. So GTX 1080. Right, so we've got like 600 to play with. If we go with ascending, so the cheapest we can put in is like 655, which is a blower card. It's not going to be great. 665 gets us the Zotac Mini. It's going to have to be delivered now. Oh, this sucks. This is going to be one of those computers I'm going to spend. It's going to spend so much of my money out of this. I need to put cables in, so all the way to the bottom. That one. Damn it. This is going to be expensive because I've boned up on this. Alright, let's run it again. This should run a little bit better now. Should. But yeah, so fracturing's fun. It's sore and swollen. And then I can't, because I'm the only person that can lift up our kids at the moment. Like lift them up, I have to lift them up like one by one hand, and then I have to put my wrist underneath the other to pick Ollie up at the moment. Logan can walk happily down the stairs and not kill himself, so he's all right. I sort of trust him, but Ollie's sort of like a flight hazard. Because he, in all fairness, he would be the one if you took him on an airplane. He'd be the one opening the door, trying to look out. Logan would follow, even though Logan's older. But yeah, apart from that, it's just the joys of life. It just happens, and when it happens, it all happens at once. You know, things happen. And my post I did the other day, where I was like, "Oh, what's the first thing that's going to happen? Am I going to get to 10k, get a new chair, or get a Filmora?" I didn't get Filmora, but I got Vegas 16 Pro, like full bundle. It was on Humble Bundle for like 20 quid, so I bought the whole lot, and it came with like Soundforge and a few other bits and pieces, which is awesome. And then I had to buy a new chair because my old chair is just was collapsing. Really was. Don't ever buy those like the things that look like gaming chairs. They're crud. This, man, oh, this is so much nicer. 7,210. By the change of the graphics card, we doubled the speed of the computer. That's good. Right, let's put on all the side panels. Let's get this off, and she'll be all right. Chris, what is up, dude? How's things, man? I haven't spoken to you for a couple of weeks, but we're all good. Hope you're doing well. Oh no, take that off. Yeah, take that off. We didn't put the filter in. The filter. Dust filter. There we go. Right, put the front panel back on. All good. Then we'll put the PSU. Oh, we got to take the cable out. Take the cables out. Put the mounts back on. All right. So. Yeah. Apart from the joys of life, are you doing okay? I think that's all I really have to say now. It's just like, yeah, well, we're all doing all right. She's done as well. The Queen is done. Wow. But there you go. So we've got our computer still here. I just want to lay it out with like RGB now. It's just gonna. Oh no, don't do that. I've got an idea. Right. We'll get. Nope. Get off it. Right. Put this one down. Welcome back out, a long hauler. So your whole thing, you were talking about American Truck Simulator the other day. I have American Truck Simulator. I thought I just had Euro. I thought I had Euro Truck Simulator. Turns out I actually have American Truck Simulator. That's the washing machine finished. Right, what else can I install into this to make this much better? We can put the crap RAM in it. You know what? I'm just gonna. I think I just want to finish this computer now and get this put onto eBay. And it can make me a couple of hundred, because that's all it's going to get. It's not going to get a mountain of money. Right. Have we got a power supply? We have a power supply. And it goes up there. This is one of those computers. I've been building this computer in this game for a little while. because all of it is spare parts. It's just things that I've been like buying and then not being able to put into a computer for a customer or something. So now I'm literally just finishing it now, and I think it's nearly done. We just need, I think we just need a hard drive, and we got graphics cards. Did have a nice day building a 2600 plus part Lego set. Oh, cool, man. As long as it was fun, that's the main thing. Just have fun in your own possible way. It's all good. Yeah, we got a hard drive for this sucker now. What are we missing? We're missing a thingy and a thingy. I think all I'm missing is literally a processor for this. I couldn't tell by the name. I couldn't tell, man. I've got one of those that won't fit. I can't remember the motherboard that I put into this machine. It's Intel, I know that much. So the motherboard is... I was at 10264 corner garage. I don't know what that means. Right, so this is a Maximus X ROG. Okay, let's have a look. Motherboards. Maximus. Hero. Oh no, it's one of these. Right. Well, it's a Maximum S, so I think it's if I just type in Maximus, I can't spell Maximus. So they are all Coffee Lake. Right, so if I can get a processor with Coffee Lake on it, it's alright. Coffee! Right. I need a processor that's just going to slot in this. I think it's just going to be the... I think I'm just going to buy this and be done. Same day. Yeah, I know my bank balance is just going to go through the roof now. It's alright, I'm just about to cash out on a load of jobs. So we're all good. Oh, the Lego's there. Okay. It was what 10,264 set name calling. So you're actually building like are you building a full set village or a town? I'm only asking because it's interesting. I like Lego. Lego is one of those toys that it doesn't matter how old you are, you can still play with Lego. And you're cool. I think that's how it goes. It's a seal of approval from Hybridsteel. Yes, you are cool. I got a one of my I'd say one of my YouTube friends, Ratty Star. He now has he gave up on gaming, and he turned himself into a Lego channel. So he builds Lego models now because it's something that intrigues him, you know, and especially because he's got a young kid as well. So it'll be something that he can actually share that passion with his child as well, which is amazing, you know. So I give him props for it. At the end of the day, it's one of those things. You just get on with it. You get on with it. Be happy in doing what you do. If you collect trading cards, you collect trading cards. What I find funny is when like you see all these memes go out of like, oh, women don't want a man like this. Well, not being horrible, but man, all they really want to do is just keep themselves entertained and have someone around with them. If you're not entertained by Lego, maybe looking for that man isn't the right thing to do. Oh no, dude, at the end of the day, I mean, you just build for fun. Be happy. Like for me, I don't really, apart from playing games on here and talking to you guys in chat, I don't really have I play baseball, but I mean that's literally my entire life. Like it's either YouTube or baseball now. Years ago I used to DJ. I don't do that anymore. You know, I've so many things I used to do, but I don't do them, and it's just because life evolves. If you're happy building Lego, build Lego. I will not. I will not have any problem with that at all whatsoever. This is going to be a slow ass computer, but it's going to be finished and it's going to be good and it's going to be clean, and whoever buys it off of the in version of eBay will enjoy it. I think. I got the Lego set. Oh, wow. You got the fire station. Yeah, that's an iconic building. Like New York City, people go to that building and just take photos of it. Yeah, exactly, man. It's for everybody. If people can't accept people for building Lego in their life, those people don't deserve to be in your life. That's how I see it. I mean, if I had Lego, the worst part would be my kids would eat it, and that's not fun. You know, cleaning out bits of plastic out their poo is probably not my greatest adventure in my life. I don't really want to do that myself, so I'll let them play with Duplo because they can't swallow it at the moment. When they get older and they feel like they want to go a little bit more intricate, yeah, I'll buy them Lego. I'll get them those micro blocks as well, just to piss them off, so they can play with micro models. And if they lose a bit, that's it. That's the whole model gone, and that bit of Lego is like this big. Oh, look at all their swords and weapons. Lego CS is the best. CS is the best one. I was up. We went to a toy shop last week. I took the kids up because Kerry was still in hospital at the time. It was like I'll treat the kids. You know, I had a little bit of money left and it was all right. So I took the kids up to Smith's. Awesome place if you're into like toys. And I sent the kids up, and it was like, okay, you can choose what you like. And we went up and down the aisles for ages. They had like a 30 quid budget, or 40 quid because it was like 20 quid each. So we came back with like 30 cars and some bits, and that was fine. That was all good. But we went up the Lego section, and they had like their Modo Technic stuff in the big boxes, and each set was like £100. I was like, it's a lot of money for a set of Lego, and it was like, dude, there's a lot of stuff. But it was good, you know. It was just nice to get out there and let them actually do what they wanted to do, and sort of like they had a bit of freedom, you know. And that's something they haven't had for a little while because of like me having to keep a tab on them and everything else. So they had a good time, you know. That was a good thing. More parts on eBay. Oh, great. Okay, cool. Misplace a part and a part is missing. Lego CS will just ship you the part you need as long as you have them in stock. Okay, cool. I did not know that. Right. So before I take on any more jobs, we've got a lot of money stashed up in parts. Well, no, we probably actually I've used quite a lot of it in other computer. So that computer is on, and now I'm just waiting for it to sell. So we've got all these crap graphics cards as well. Actually, that we can put onto there. That's fine. I'll put that up on there as well. And we're all right. We've got 4 grand. Now I go back onto PC Bay and see what we can buy. Ooh, that's one thing I haven't done on this game. I haven't done water cooling, and that's a socket for water cooling. I haven't done it yet. That's a nice. Wow, that's a really nice case. I would buy that case if it was my PC I was buying. That would be a nice case to have. The EVGA DG75. Nice. What? So what? So you could, yeah, to make money, you basically make money by doing jobs. And hold on, what game are you talking about? Are you talking about this game, PC Bay, like PC Building Simulator? Ah. Are you talking about this game? Ow! I'm waiting for your reply now. While you reply, I've got to go to the toilet. Oh yeah, yes, this game. Okay, so first off, you need to unlock. You can sell parts anyway. So if you've got like a spare part in your rigging, you sell stuff. When you unlock eBay, which is PC Bay, that is in your app thing. So where's apps? Now I can't remember where things are. So if you go into the shop and then go down to tools and software, you buy PC Bay. And then PC Bay becomes an app. You can buy each day. This refreshes, so you can buy any part whenever it's around, and then you can sell stuff as well. Which is, I'm selling that computer that I just built. I'm selling I'm selling the graphics card that I picked up and now I don't really want, and the Viper M.2 drive. So they come with their own 5 days listing. You have to wait 5 in-game days, and it's all good. Right, I am going to the toilet. I'll be right back. And welcome back. Okay, how's chat? Wow, that Lego is £400. What? Hello, YouTube. If you're reading this from a playback in the year 2030 or even 2020. Oh, dude, I honestly, like, yeah, I don't think many people really watch this. They're not going to, this get, I don't know if YouTube's going to be a thing in like 10 years' time. It might be. You never know. I'm still going to be, if there is, I'm still going to be here. That's literally about it, I think. I'll still be YouTubing in 10 years' time. I'll be old. Like, where would I be in 10 years? I'll be 47 years old then. Where will you be in 10 years? Probably just sitting here, just like, hey guys, today we're going to be playing PC Building Simulator because I can't think of anything else to play. It's okay, man. It's not a problem. Anyways, there's nothing on that set. But yeah, so yeah, just unlock PC Bay. And then you're able to like build stuff up and buy stuff. It's all good. But yeah, all good in the hood. I have just realised though that my overlay isn't quite overlaying. I think I do. Should be right there. Anyways, so yeah, we're back onto the emails job now. Okay. Hello, hey again. Thanks for the new PC, it worked alright, but I was hoping for a higher FPS. It needs a faster graphics card. Can you handle that? Well, I don't know. Can your computer handle that? I know I said I needed to get on with my schoolwork, but if... Oh, it's a kid. Alright, I'm still going to do the voice. But if you think that almost a faster processor will totally help with that too. And hey, don't worry about my degree. This will just be the last upgrade before I really get my head down and get to work. Besides, I'm still looking into that legal case with the stolen goods. There's the ruling from the 1800s that says it's illegal to openly carry fresh fruit in the summer months in the upper Oxnard area. So bam, got the sucker. He's guilty after all. Thanks, Gus Henway. Actually, yeah, with a name like Gus Henway, yeah, that voice does very well. Right, so he just wants an upgraded graphics card. No good. RPM Nexus is in the house. What is up, Matt? How's things, man? Right, so you just need an upgraded graphics card. You have a budget of 850 squidoodles, and you want to upgrade from that. I like that graphics card, not bad. Why are the commentator never happy? I don't know. Maybe it's because he's posh. I think I know why I can't read this. I might actually have one of my settings done. Give me a sec. I need to find clear vision. Here we go. Weak. I'm not even seeing much of it. Oh, okay. Yeah. Wow, that's really bad. No, I can't. Oh, wow, that's so bad. Like, clear vision off is actually clearer than having, like, weak's okay. Medium, I can still do. Strong, everything looks like it's a flipping eye exam. Bitchin', I'm going to have it on medium and be happy. There we go, done. That's a little bit better. Oh, my eyes are so bad at the moment. Right, so you want to upgrade. Really? How am I going to upgrade to it better than a 1080? I mean, the only thing upgradable on that is... I don't know, we're just going to have to look at graphics cards. I mean, the dude's got 850 squid. $850. If we just go by price, descending. So they're like really expensive. Really, really expensive. I mean, this is like... I suppose this is real life at the moment. Apart from a 3090, it'll almost go for like $2,000. Because, you know, they're still quite expensive. Time man had to work in the morning, 3 a.m. till 2 p.m. Setting up a 10k mile marathon. Oh, dude, that's because that's the problem with working in the city, man. But at least it's done. You know, now all you got to do is clean up. And you got all those pesky wankers just dropping plastic bottles everywhere. Have fun with that. It just show the pile of like the bin just full of giant bit of like plastic bottles of like bags of bottles and stuff. This is what we're doing to our planet. Right, so his budget is 850. We're in that budget realm now. There we go. We can get him a 2070 Super. I wonder if my graphics card's in here. No, they skipped like loads of generations. They went like 1080 to 270. Wow, these ones aren't cheap. I'm tempted to turn on Trader Life and watch the streaming. Dude, yeah, you could actually watch that in game. It's amazing. I don't need to. This guy he's got a budget of $850. So yeah, with this game, if you spend too much, they actually mark you down for doing that. And this card, the 2070 Super, this is like the upgrade to the card I have. I've got the RTX 2060 Super. So that would be the card I've had. So I'm gonna have to buy this one, and I'll get it shipped here for next day. That's fine, and I'll accept the job, and we'll be all right. Steve Shovel. It was, this guy's not going to be happy either. It was cold and windy, that rain, as if the monster... wow, I cannot read. It was cold and windy that day, as if the Mother Nature herself was giving the whole city the finger. Scowling, I took a sip of my glass and I stared out the window. I hated whiskey. That's when she walked in, a tall blonde in a thick wool coat. She's been crying. Right away I knew it was going to be a hell of a day. She said her name was Sam, and she was a pro gamer. The dark folds of her overcoat concealed a mechanical keyboard, so I knew she was legit. She handed over a black box, a gaming rig, and told me she wanted upgrades. I asked her why she would come to me, a regular private detective, just for an upgrade job. It didn't make sense. That was when she got so close, I could smell her perfume. She was in with some powerful people and she was scared, she said. She knew too much and her PC was a target, but she still wanted to be upgraded. It had to be the best. She might have been beautiful on the outside, but in her heart she was just another burned-out gamer. Chasing raw performance at any cost, I grimaced as I drained my glass. Why did I keep drinking this stuff? To this day, I'll never know exactly why I agreed to the job. Maybe it was her doe-eyed look of desperation. Maybe it was the whiskey going to my head. Maybe it was the final warning letter from the bank burning a hole in my desk drawer. At the time, it seemed like a simple enough job. Just upgrade the rig with a second GPU, and we should be able to hit a benchmark of 11,000 plus. Piece of cake. Of course, nothing is ever as if it seems. Steve Shovel, PI. Install dual graphics card. Yeah. I have no idea. But I don't mind doing the voices. I genuinely, it's just a way of making the game a little bit more interesting. Right, so she wants dual this. So we need to find the GTX 1070 Ti. Okay. GTX 1070 Ti. That one. So if we buy that one and we get that delivered in for next day as well, we'll be alright. There we go. Accept the job. Boom. Can you build me a computer? Ah, this is quite simple. Hi, can I trust you to build me a decent computer? I won't be happy if I can't benchmark at least 13,864. I need it for the 5th of the 10th, 2018, in 2 days' time. Can you install an AIO water cooler in it? I like nice and shiny new components. Have you heard of NZXT? They're meant to be pretty good. Yeah, oh, so that's a case. I have been. Did NZXT ever produce like a water cooler? Ever? So what this guy is asking for is a second graphics card, I think. Oh no, I've actually got to build the. Okay, so this is a build job. Okay, cool. I can do that. Right, now we need to build a bitching computer for 4,000. We're in the money. Right, so we need to build a beast of a beast computer with 4 grand. So, do we think it's time for a Threadripper? Right. So, I think if he wants that much power, I mean, I don't think there's a processor apart from a Threadripper that can produce that much power. I mean, I don't know, the Intel actually does. The i9 does a bloody good job. Oh, that's bitching. So that's 4,500 megahertz. This is 64 cores though. This is a beast. 2 grand for I can't do 2 grand into that computer though. That's just too much. Like, I think it's gonna have to be Intel, but I mean this one's like good enough. 4,900. It's gonna be a Ryzen machine. 4,800 for a Ryzen 5950. Yeah, we're gonna go for the 5950. This is the processor. This is the one. So that's the AM4. So it's literally a standard motherboard, and it's all good. You know, it's brilliant. Right, socket AM4. Yeah, Ryzen all the way. Ryzen do Threadripper, Intel do like the i10, like the i9 series and all that stuff. But it's like even the 11,000 series is a little bit like, is it really worth it? So I'm not sure at the moment. Right. I mean, going by this either, because this is like crossfade. This is cross. So I think this is the best one we've got. The Prestige. I know, because that's all right. This board. This is very close to my actual motherboard. This one. Very, very close. I think we'll take it because it can do up to 5,000 megahertz of RAM. So we're not going to be cut off. We're not going to be cut off for the dick on that one. So that'll be fine. So he wants an AIO as well. Hey, he's got the budget. I'm just going to give him the most expensive. So it's all good. So that's the motherboard, CPU, and cooler. Memory. Let's go mid-range memory. I want to get some RGB in there, but I don't want it I don't want it to cost an arm and a leg. I mean, we'll buy 2 of those. We'll be fine. 32 gig of RAM. He's going to be a beast. Graphics card. I'm tempted. I'm tempted just to go Radeon. And just go... Actually, I don't know. 3090s are all good. This guy can afford it. I mean, I've just spent like most of his budget on a graphics card. Yeah, get in. Right. I think we're going to go a little bit more simple for like hard drive space. He doesn't want anything too major on hard drives, so that's good. I think we'll just give him a 500 gig and we'll be alright. No, go 3 terabyte. You can have a 3 terabyte for $90. It'll be alright. Power supply. It's going to need a lot of power. I think we'll give him 1,000 watts. Oh no, we're over budget. We can't give him 1,000 watts. Oh, okay. Yeah, PC case. I'm looking at cheap. Did I get rid of the power supply? I did, yeah. All right, power supplies. It's going to have to be a lot, but I mean, we can't go over $500 for it. That's not bad. 1,300 watts for 300 quid. Done. We got 100 quid for the case. $100. What can we get for $100? Fractal Designs. Not bad. Yeah, I know it needs to be NZXT. We might have to do NZXT. We might have to do a bit of faffing around when it comes to like budget, but we might not have to. We might be alright. This is how jammy I am, right? Like he can. I don't know. It's not bad, right? Mid-range tower, $100. Bang on budget, mate. Bang on budget. And we haven't got. We could really spruce this up with a couple of decent fans as well. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're over budget. So what we'll do is I will take out one of those sticks of RAM, and then we're under budget. And if I do same day delivery, that doesn't affect his budget, that affects mine. It's all good, man. Right, so we'll take this. That's called being jammy. Alright. Yep. All good. Right, so NZXT H500. Let's go. We got case fans. This is a very similar shape to mine. It's all good. Let me just turn up the game volume a bit so you can actually hear some music. Let's take that off as well. Worst comes to worst, I'll put these in the front. We'll put them on in a minute. We'll be alright. Just want to see this. There we are. Right. Can we not take the front? We can't take the front panel off. Ooh, that's going to be bad. Okay, right. Let's just start by putting things in, shall we? So this is probably the closest motherboard to the one that I own now. So I built I built my PC on a B5 450 board. This is very close to what it looks like, apart from mine's made by Aorus. This looks like it's MSI. Oh yeah, no, I do both. Don't worry, man. Right, so I bought a cooler already, but I've also bought case fans just to make it like cooler. You know. I still haven't gone water cooled on mine. I don't intend to. Whilst I can still keep the... Whilst I can still... Oh, it doesn't fit. I bought the Kraken. That's what I went for. That doesn't fit. Right, so... That's gonna... It's gonna annoy me a little bit because I think we're gonna have to... We may have to rethink this idea then. That sucks. Oh, actually, hold on. We might be able to bypass that. Maybe. Because even with like AIOs and stuff, we can get the one fan one that would fit on into the... It would fit happily. There you go, these ones. We'll take that one. We'll be alright. Now... AO 120. Yeah, I'll be alright. I'm just buying stuff and being happy, mate. It's fine. There you go, look, we've got an AO. It's alright. Right, let's stick the thermal paste on and then let's start building. We'll take the top fan. Actually, I better put the RAM in first before that because I won't be able to put it in otherwise. Just going to put it in the slot 4 because this game doesn't really give a damn where you put things. And it just messes around people's minds as well. When you watch it and go, no, it's in the wrong place. I don't want it to go there. More thermal paste. I want it to go in the top slot. Thank you very much. There we go, that one. Yay, well done. Thankfully, there are a couple of companies in this game that sell things a little bit cheaper. That's all good. Motherboard done. Memory done. Graphics card. This one. Oh, we're going to have to take everything apart. Right. Remove the panel. Hold my fingers. No! Right, I'm going to have a break in a second. Yeah, because it's stuck in one position, sliding around on my mouse mat, it hurts. So I have to take a break. I have to keep the blood pumping. The nurse said, she said, it has to be in an elevated position. Okay, I can deal with that. I'll walk around sometimes and I'll just hold on to my t-shirt, it'll be fine. And then it's like, when it's down on my desk, it literally just goes a little bit numb because it's not moving properly. And it just sucks. It's just bad. Oh no, I've got a fracture in the side of my hand, so I'll live. Don't worry. Yes, I've told her, I've said this a couple of times, but yes, I was putting my kids to bed. One of them backed into me and I slipped. And I went to grab the walls in front of me so I didn't fall on top of him. I grabbed one side and then punched the door frame and wall on the other side. And I've got a fracture here. Like right next to the knuckle. It's what they call a boxer's fracture, a boxing fracture. So my fingers have to be splinted together for a couple of weeks until it starts to heal properly. So I'm okay. But I will. It's just one of those things. You know when like you know something bad is going to happen when you least want it to happen. And the reason why I least wanted it to happen is because my wife came home from hospital today, and because she's sort of like she's a little bit more bedridden than me at the moment, so that, you know, she needs looking after, and it's like, I can deal with this, you know, it's fine. That's what I've been doing, you know, for the past couple of years. But because she came out of hospital, she needs a bit of extra time. It's like, yeah, I'm fine. And then last night, it was just this happened. I was just sitting there going, oh, for fuck's sake. So, yeah, I've been looking after the kids with one hand and 3 fingers. So, yeah, it's only they said it was quite a small fracture. So when they saw it on the X-ray, like, I think it only works out to about that much. Like, it's literally right there on the side of the knuckle. I mean, if my fist had hit it like a little bit further in, I would have probably dislocated or broken the knuckle, which would have been worse. But it's just more annoying at the moment for me. That's the worst part is I was sitting in the waiting room yesterday, like, and it was just like, you know, there were people around me. There was a person who had an X-ray before me, and he had like head wound. He was in there with the police. Like, the police had like taken him in, so I think he had a car crash. And then I'm sitting there just going, yeah, I'm probably like the least injured person here, you know. But I still had to be seen by a doctor or a nurse or anyone just to basically, you know, to make sure I wasn't, you know, I was all right. I just felt useless. Like, literally, it was just like the worst thing that could happen was that. Yeah, it sucks. You know, the worst part is it's right on the edge of my knuckle, and I'm just sitting here going, seriously, out of anything that could happen, this was. And driving is a bastard. Like, I rely so much on when I'm on my right hand, I swerve a lot on my right, and I move the wheel. But I have to use my left a lot, and I'm not used to using my left hand driving. I'm a right hand driver. But yeah, so apart from that, I'll be fine. You know, I as said, it's just annoying. It's one of those things that happened, and you don't want it to happen. You know. It's not broken, but it doesn't work properly. I'll be all right. I am one of those people. I mean, if my dad did something really bad to his finger a while ago, and the doctor was just like, well, we got to put a splint through it, we got to put a nail, we got to put a brace through it to make sure it can all set. And my dad was just like, nah, just chop it off, I'll be all right. And so, you know, I was sitting there last night just going, seriously. I mean, if it was worse, I'd completely understand, but this is just one of those things that just annoys me. The worst part is I think I've done that to this one before. This is on my left, and me and my brothers years ago, we were on those boxing machines, like in the arcades, and I took a really good swing at this. The thing went round really well, but I followed through and smashed the machine right behind it, and it came up here, and it was just all this went black and purple, and I didn't go to a doctor's. I just carried on, and it hurt for a couple of weeks. I was like, oh, you know, oh, it's all right. I've just bruised the bone. I've probably, because this has been clicking since then, so I probably cracked something and it never set properly. And I did the same to my wrist. This is like fractured and dislocated. That's been probably fractured. So I've fractured and dislocated my left side, and now I'm working on my right side. So it's everything just cricks and cracks now. I'm getting older, and it just all your injuries start catching up. And you're like, yeah, that's cracking, that's clicking. Yep, I'm falling apart, but it's all right. But yeah, apart from that, well, I'll be alright, man. But I don't recognise the name. Is it Lee MSI? Lee MSI? I think. I crut. Thank you very much for kicking by. I don't recognise your name, so I'm assuming you're new to my channel. Thank you very much for kicking by. If you do like this as a live stream, or all the stuff that I do on my channel, you know, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, man. It does mean a lot. Anyways, let's put all this back together. This computer is done, and we came in under budget. Can't go wrong with that, can you? And it's all good. Yeah, budget. Budget. Is this a computer I've got to do? Nope. Oh yeah, because I bought his in first. His done, and then that's done. So my money's back in my account, and that's good. So we literally have to go away for the day and come back. So we can discard that one. There we go, we've got 2 jobs to do in the morning. What a blast. Right, have I got anything to sell? I would chuck that up on eBay because that's fine. That's on eBay, that's fine. I got so many fans. Like, not real fans. just fans. If you do want to help this channel, to all the people out here that are like, if you do want to help the channel at all, you can become a member for a couple of £1 a month. That basically goes into the YouTube account and it goes towards games and keeping the. I buy games with it and I try and keep things running a bit more. And if you don't want to do that, just subscribe and like that. That's all I really ask. If people want to pay money. That's all good. But donations are most appreciated. They go into the fund for new games basically. And other stuff. The only PB, no. The only PB of the game is the music. Yeah, the music sucks. So, what I could do with the music, give me just a second. I can change this now. So what we'll do, we'll turn the music right off. Right. It's gonna be boring for just a second, but bear with me. I have a plan. Give me a sec. So what we will do is I will go on to here. That's ambient. We want to go. Let's go lo-fi. You might like some of this instead. There you go. So now this is a playlist from Streambeats, which is a free-to-use music platform that you can use. I mean, you can download all their tracks off their website. You can just listen to it through Spotify, which is what I do. This is how I do it. That's what I do. This is how I play music on my stream without getting any problems. And it's good. It's chill. Go to work. There we go again. Pick up one more parts. Oh, okay, just graphics cards mainly. Steve Shovel. Oh yeah, there's the weird case. Yeah, basically. I mean, that's what. It's another reason why I'm playing this game. Mainly is because number one, I can't really do a lot at the moment. I'm waiting for my hand to heal a lot more than it is. And secondly, I mean, it's a chilled game. I'm not really in the mood of like doing a lot at the moment. I'm sort of I've been, I would say I've been a little bit more overwhelmed over the last sort of over the last few weeks. So I've literally just been looking for ways just to calm down, and this is one of them. Playing CMS, well not CMS, this is PC Building Simulator, but playing games like this just makes me I can chill, and that's where I'm going with this. It's just a way of just calming down. My kids are in bed, they're asleep. My wife, bless her, she's on the sofa and asleep. She's had a hard time as well. So I'm literally the only one awake. I'm the only one here. And I'm just chilling. Yeah, it's all good. Oh. It might help if I cable this up first. Yeah, so that's the other reason why I'm playing this game, is literally just because I can sit here and I can mong out for a bit, and I'm not under any sort of strain. I'm just cool, chilled out. I'm all right. And it is one of those games. I mean, I've had it for so long, but I keep going back to it because it is just one of those games. You can just do what you like and be happy. You're under no time constraint. There's no urgency, and I'm not getting shot. That's a big thing. My summer car's not bad. I own my summer car. In fairness, before I came on, I was going to do like a stream for the long drive. I haven't played that game for a little while, but I've been following the updates. There's something that they just added, like a multiplayer, like a version into the game. So yeah. Yeah. Building PCs with no money, it's all good. I build PCs every day, all day. Oh yeah, really? How much did it cost you? Like $7.99 for... How'd you do that? Because it's a game. Not a problem, dude. But I just enjoy it. Sometimes it's good to have a game where it's just, I don't have to worry, you know? Tow trucking in real life. That's cool. Oh, wow. So the only things that I really do are... And actually, I mean, in all fairness, if you want to know what I do on this channel, just literally look at all the stuff I do on here. Like, the last couple of weeks have been a bit more random because I've been sort of just playing different games and just trying a different version of how to make a video. But I always get suckered into making more guide content. So, I mean, CMS comes out in the next few months. I'll be back onto that, doing more guides for that. Hybridsteel 2.0 again comes out at some point. I'll be back onto that as well. You know, it's I get dragged into it because it's my sort of, I don't know, it's my way of sort of giving back to a community. I like doing things like it, and I enjoy sort of building. I enjoy building guides for people. I know it just means I'm telling you what to do, really. If someone went down like the whole route of why do you do this? Because I wanna, but I do it because I enjoy helping more people play the game to enjoy the game. You know, and unless you really want to make it hard for yourself, gaming isn't meant to be a slog. It's not meant to be horrific. And so the reason why I make a lot of guides is because I don't want people to have a hard time. You know, I'm not a big fan of like struggle. You know, so I've sort of found that out as I've got older. You know, I just want it to be easier. And if someone's done a guide for it, I'll make that guide and I'll be happy. Oh yeah, I played a lot with the cheat menu. That's how I played that game, really. Yeah, check out my entire channel. That's what I was building. So I want to say that I was probably, if I was to document it and go back, I was probably the first person to get 100 ram drills working in the game. I was playing it way back in the day when the game was like brand new. And then there was always that sort of, this was when it was like 1.2 and like really laggy as hell. Not just like laggy as hell, but really bad. And there was no cheat mod. And it took me like 30 hours to build the machine because it was, you know, constant. But it was, there was that sense of like, you know, I'm going to have to, you know, I wanted to do it faster. I did it on Twitch. I think it was the first person to do it. And then straight afterwards, there was someone else who was like, "Yeah, I can do it a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger." And that's how that sort of series evolved, which I thought was amazing. It got to a point there was me. I put together the 800 and was it 980 or something? I had like 980 Goliath drills all working in one go on a massive funnel above the biggest lot in the game at South Hope, and then my mate, Higgs Boson Matt, I was talking to him about it. He goes, "Dude, I'm doing the same thing. Come and have a look at my live stream." And I went on there and I was like, "What, have you got mods?" He goes, "No, I'm not doing some mods." Like, kudos to him. He did it bigger. He did like 12 or just shy of 1,200 Goliath drills with no mods. So he laid out all the dirt floating on a platform. He had every single Goliath drill moved by hand, every single David moved by hand, all plumbed in by hand. Like, he bought all the parts and put it. I was like, "You beat me." Like, even if that number wasn't greater, he beat me because he did it all by hand, and that's what got me. It was like, this is amazing. So yeah, me and Matt were pushing the game as much as we could, and then, you know, obviously other people do it as well, and it's fine. But I liked the idea of pushing it each time, that one little thing each time, to make that game a little bit like it used to work really hard, and now it's undergoing so much development. It's going to be hard to push it to its maximum because of what they're doing to it. And I mean, Snaps is ripping that game a new one. He's put it up. So I mean, I think he had like the bench test on the original was like 1,000 RAM drills he had running, and it was doing like 3 FPS in the base model that they had running. He's got it up to like 10,000, and it's not stopping. Yeah, when I was playing that game before the cheat mod, it was ridiculous. When Helios made that cheat mod, it was good. I was so happy because it made making videos easier as well. That was the thing I took from it. So what they're doing, there shouldn't be much of a cheat mod in the new Hydroneer, because there's going to be a creation mode. So you're going to be able to just create stuff out of it. Will have basically an inbuilt cheat mode. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. And I'm up for the. I've already said this. I'm up for the challenge of trying to like break Hydroneer. So what I want to do is I want to try sort of like building a guide and getting things going to start with. But I want to build a machine that is 10,000 ram drills or 10,000 Goliaths, and that's all I want to be able to. I want to be able to sit there and say this is what it looks like, and it's just going to be an overwhelming mountain of noise, but it'll be fun, you know. That's what I'm going for. It was good, man. I enjoyed it. So yeah, it's I'm looking forward to the Hydroneer's upgrade. I really am. And I mean, I'm sort of investing in it as well, because I am saying that, you know, it's one of those things. I will be doing it, you know. We got a few jobs in now, haven't we? Right, let's check PC Bay first. Now that's a nice case for 39 bucks. That's a really nice case. Takes small base. Ooh, M2 drive, and it's cheap. It's only 128 gig though. Yeah, multiplayer is going to be. I've heard that multiplayer might just be, what they're planning to do with multiplayer. Is it might just be, your friends on Steam that might be able to join. I'm not sure on that. I think they're still trying to work on the party lobby, which is just one of those things. What's my computer? It's a Ryzen 3700X with 32 gig of RAM, or is it 64? I can't remember. I won some RAM off of a competition. It's either 30, I think it's 32 gig, and a 2060 RTX card. It's the GeForce RTX 2060 Super. At the time, it was in my price range. You know, I probably could have put a couple of quid into it and got a 2070, maybe, but that came up first, so I bought that. Basically, I built the PC I needed, you know, and it was all thanks because of Vapor Trader. Vapor Trader he's a subscriber of the channel. He used to be a member of the channel. He obviously lives his own life, but before COVID properly got into depth and like lockdown started coming up and stuff, because he was still working through. He was working through COVID. It didn't matter. He literally he donated his entire stimulus check to me, and said, "Look, get yourself sorted." So I took the money. I built a computer. And then I took the old computer I was running, refurbed it, and then sent it to Finn Dominator, who is he's a small YouTuber. He's a 16-year-old kid. And the reason why I gave it to him, no charge, no nothing. I paid for postage to get it to him as well. And basically what I did was I sent it to him in the goodwill that he was going to use it for his computer course he's doing for university. And that's what I did. I sent him that computer and said, look, do it. Because you're the next generation that's going to make something good, you know? It takes a lot of CPU, but it's not going to take as much going into it. Basically, what Max was doing, and the worst thing Max was doing is when he was optimizing, he was basically like spreading the load over like many cores in a chip. He didn't need to do that, but he did. It worked for a bit, but it was still sort of laggy. Snaps has basically gone into it and ripped all of his code out of that game and recoded it. He's recoding the entire game, and that's why Hydroneer is going to work. I wish in fairness Max would have done that ages ago, but he probably just didn't think. He probably didn't have the money to do it, to bring on somebody full time to basically break an entire game through and make it work better. So what Max was doing was he designed the game, and then he was layering the code to basically work over so things worked. It's a bit like when like Blizzard make a game and then they cover it over and they put bits and pieces in, and then they put another layer on top to fill the gaps in, sort of thing. That's what Max was doing. And now Snaps has basically, since September, Snaps has had that game, and he's basically rubbing everything out and basically just smoothing all the code through. And the game looks good. You know, it's still the indie game that everyone's going to love, but it's just going to work so much better. And if the base model is anything to go off, the 10,000 RAM drills all working in unison, like all the animation was working perfectly. I was like, this is going to be really good. You know, I was actually getting excited about it. So, no, he's not. Even he said that. Matt, he said that he's more of a designer. So that's why he designed the game himself. He coded the game himself. But he said that he was more of a designer. And as soon as Snaps came on board and started redoing the game, it's like, yeah, it's all good. Yeah, it just needs a. I mean, if you want to make Hydroneer work with no problems whatsoever, you need like a space computer. You know, something that NASA designed behind the closed doors. But yeah, it's just one of those things. It happens. You know, you get a developer who's got a really good idea, like Hydroneer is a really good idea, and it went well. It's just it's got a few little problems in it that will be fixed. And with Snaps on the case and the team on the case, it's all good, man. It really is. No, we don't have 16 cores. I almost did. In fairness, I was looking at other people's PC builds before I built this one. And this guy had built like a Threadripper for less than $1,000. He was using an older Threadripper. It was still better than half the processors that were in the modern day builds. I was like, that's really good. I think the Threadripper itself was like $100 or $190. It wasn't expensive at all. It was really good. Right, here we go. Hello, human. I, Gadball, new supervisor at Goblin Mining Confederacy Mine, number 4049. Oh, 2049. Okay. We be raided by bad adventurers, killed many goblins, destroyed much equipment. Now mine, not work. You fix computer, we pay. Right. Okay. Yeah, probably. Right. So I've got to diagnose his computer so it's not running properly. Okay. I'm just going to take it and then have a look at it. Cool. Work is now fully underway on the Neptune Mark, a deep sea submarine. The design process, yada 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 yada. Install Pentium G4600 or better. Really? Yeah, there has been a so before I basically I'm just part of the community now. I'm not anything special in Hydroneer's community, because I used to be part of the community team until I got sort of I haven't got a very I haven't got a good filter button when it comes to people, basically. So yeah, I probably got booted off partially because of that, and partially because I'm a YouTuber, even though I'm not a very big YouTuber. So I still had things to do, so I wasn't always about. And I can understand, dropping me off the team, that's fine. But even then, I was seeing like people's reviews and everything else. I was like, yeah, these people do have a point. And Max was just like, it's all right, it's going to get sorted. And so it now is getting sorted like a year later. Nice. Right. So, do I have to really read all this? Anyway, your role in this is to build a navigation computer. It doesn't need to be powerful, just a reliable, no-frills workhorse. Have I got to build him a computer? I have to build him a computer for $750. Okay. Let's have a look at this one first. Stuart. Again, how's the business going? I hope this doesn't sound weird, but I've actually been feeling pretty inspired by what you're doing. Did you know we can make video games here in the Irregular Corporation? Irregular. Isn't that the people that made this game? I think that is, isn't it? Did Irregular made this game, didn't they? Give me a sec. Let me just have a look. I'm so bad with like companies and stuff at the moment. Right, what are we playing? We're playing PC Building Simulator. This was made by Irregular, wasn't it? Store page. Yeah. So they did publish this game. I'll accept that invite to me. Yeah, go for it. So I'm talking to the corporate owner of like Irregular. Yes. Oh, it's all good. Chortle. Do you think we're right? Okay. I'm going to try and whip up a quick prototype, but I need an upgrade for my development. So I was running on my own. A benchmark of 14,000 should be enough to work with, plus loads of system memory and storage. This guy wants me to build a $7,000 computer. Aww. Right, okay, cool. Alright. Alright, okay. Okay. These computers are getting big now. Like, these are big. This one, I'm not sure if I can do. This is a $750 computer. We'll take that. Right. Let's build a $750 computer with a Pentium G4 600. So, processors, we're going tiny. Let's go to the bottom. Right. A G46. Does that even exist? Yeah, it does exist. 45. 46. There we go. Woo! A G46. And now we're going to... I think if we could probably build this like 500 and be happy. Right, cooling. We're going to go small because it doesn't need a lot. $10 for the fan. We can't have that because it's AMA. Yep, that'll do. Memory. It doesn't need a lot of memory apparently. We're just gonna... And we're just like, what's the first 8 gig? 8 gig, that's all we need. There we go, 8 gig. Stick one of those in it. Graphics card, doesn't have to be anything special. I haven't built a basic machine like this for so long. For an extra $5 we can get a 4 gig card. That'll do. It's all good, man. It's all good. Right, storage, cheap. Wow. That's not bad for... Wow! Look at this, look. I wish the M2 drives were that cheap when if I wanted one. Right, we'll just buy a standard... Yeah, we'll take that one. Be happy. Power supply doesn't have to be anything special. It just has to be a power supply. These guys are always the best. If you want cheap, go cheap. So $500. We will take the... Yeah, we'll take that one. Case fans. Doesn't have to be anything special. There we go. I think we're done. Same day delivery. Boom. We'll buy his computer. Can you do a computer for $100? Not in this game, no. I'm going to be completely honest. The reason why I say no is because the cheapest processor is 40. And you got to buy a case as well. That'd be like not even with the cheapest case with a $40 processor is $40. So that's $85 on the processor and a case. And then you got to buy all the components. So no. I suppose what you could do if you were lucky enough that you could buy all the parts from like the eBay thing in game. But even then, you're going to be waiting around for so long for those parts. It's not even funny. You know, I mean, in real life, you could just buy a computer for $100. It's not going to be any good, but you could buy it from eBay. I've seen them go for cheap. Like, there are computers on eBay that are like dirt cheap. It's just how life is. In this game, no, at all. Unless, as said, unless you want to wait around for like very, very specific parts from the eBay thing that's in game. But you only get like, I think it's between like 3 and 5 parts a day on the eBay app. And most of those, they're going to be expensive. And if you're going to spend just $100, I don't even know if that's possible using that app thing as well. So I would say probably, I would say very positively, like, no, you can't do it. So, yeah, sorry.
Your horse is beaten. Fortunately with Coral, you'll get a free bet up to £10 if your horse finishes within a length of the winner. Beaten by a length. Available every day of the season from Coral. 18 plus online and in shop. Connect card applies to first row money single win each way.
Can you do the chipset? Huh?
Ooh, what a vibe. Yo,
Love that song.
Sorry, you have to be a bit more like, I don't know. You'd have to be a little bit more sort of more direct with your question. What was it? Oh, it's that one, right?
With Anchor, you can add any Spotify song into your episodes and combine them with talk segments by you to create.
So I am a bit of a dumbass. So you have to be a bit more sort of like, I have to understand these questions, you know. Fresh start. No, we're level 33. The only reason why I'm level 33 is because I use Wiimod. Can you do a chipset computer? I don't know what you mean. As said, stupid. I think if you're going by that, it would be the chipset of what you want to do. So Ryzen or Intel. That's a chipset. Screw this in. It's all good. Oh, I didn't put the thingy on the desk. Give me a sec. We need that. Sticky label. There we go. He means SPU. I did put it in. Oh, did I just put the wrong thing? No, I couldn't have. That's the one they wanted, the G46. Is it because I haven't plugged it in yet? Hold on. I think it's because I haven't plugged it in yet. Oh, no, don't put the cooler on yet. We need to put the thermal paste on first. There we go. Cables. This way, this way. This way. Power button. Ah, there it is. I don't know what SPU is. I know what GPU is and CPU is. As said, apart from that, I'm a little bit dim. Say that, and I can build a computer. Right, let's install the USB drive. Yeah, I knew that was going to shut it down. Doesn't have to be anything special, just has to be a computer. There you go, done. No benchmarking necessary, and it's all good. Right, next, so we'll... Oh, what did I miss? I've missed something. I bet it's this panel at the back. Bet it is. There it is, the PCI lock. Oh, yeah, there we go. Right. So we'll collect on him. So we get a bit of our money back. It's all good. Stu the Irregular Corporation. So these guys that made the game. So that's one for $7,000. That's one for $4,700. So this is going to put us $200 overpriced. Can you build me a computer? It's a pretty hardcore game at LOL. So I need to be a benchmark of at least 8,655. You've got to get it done by the 5th of the 17th, 2018. I know used parts can be cheaper, but I'd like new ones. My brother has Intel in his PC. He says they're the best. He's an Intel fanboy. That's why. Right, okay. So we need to build a computer for $4,750. And we need it to be an Intel. Okay, right. Well, $4,500. Let's spend, I want to say, $1,000 on the CPU. So that would be this one. Even though this one's the same price and it's got 4,700 megahertz instead of 4,200. It's got less cores, but it'll be alright. This one's much better, and we'll take that. Because that's the Threadripper version of for the Intel, isn't it? So I think we'll go with this. LGA 1200. Socket set. LGA 1200. Done. Right, so... I mean... that one looks good enough. We'll take the carbon. And then we got to think of like cooling. Cooling, well, you know, it's going to be anything, I think. It's a game of football, Brian. Right. You know, actually, white. We haven't built a proper white computer before. I think we should we should go white. Is there a motherboard that I can put in as white then? Never built a white PC, like fully white. Is there a motherboard in the 1200 series that's white? Our survey says graphics cards. Right. I'm going to buy some memory in it first. So if we go with, we want to do like a good amount on this. So for an extra $5, I can get 32 gigabytes of memory. Okay, it's only 3,000 megahertz, but you know you don't really need that lot. Should be alright, right? I'll buy 2 of those. Be alright. Graphics card. Let's give him a really like. Let's go like mid to top range. 3080 series. Colourful eye game. Yeah, that'd be alright, wouldn't it? 1300. Now we got to buy the rest of the computer for just 1,200 doll hairs. So storage, we're only gonna need like. We're not gonna need anything amazing. What's the cheapest M2 drive? I think this is the one. I have one, but I'm selling that. Right, we'll chuck that one in. That's fine. Power supplies. He's gonna need. He's gonna need a monster power supply. That's 1,200. We'll take that. Case. We need to spend less than $500 on a case. That's a nice one. I mean, this is a mid tower. This is alright. Be alright with that. Case fans. We could do a couple hundred in the case fans. There we go. That's his entire PC. If we get it delivered now, yeah, I know we're 200 over, but it's all good. It's not that one. It's this one. I didn't need to buy all those case fans. This one comes with them, and they're not bad fans. Deep cool, nice. Right, shove this down here. Take the top off and the side. Oh no, can we take the top off? I don't think. Oh, we can. Oh, okay, we have to take the side part. Okay, gotcha. And we'll take that off just in case. Right, I think we're good. Right, let's start putting all this back together then, shall we? Motherboard. I think this is going to be my last day. We've been doing this for what, 2.5 hours? 2 hours we've been playing now, and my fingers are slowly going a bit numb. So yeah, I need to come off and I need to rest my hand, unfortunately. Downside to giving yourself a nice small fracture across the side of your hand is that it hurts. So I need to come off. I need to just chill for a bit and sort of, I need to do my exercises to keep my blood flow going. So we'll finish off this day. We'll go through the last of the computers that we've got to build today for this, and then we'll be alright. But we're still going to be here for a little while longer. I think we've probably got about another like 20, half an hour in us to do this. Software, thermal paste, all good. Install CPU. Yep, there we go. Can't wait until I get the tools to make this go a little bit faster. Really can't. I'm going to do white cabling as well. That one. It's not that one. Zone 1, Zone 3. Zone 1, Zone 3. And then... there we go. Now we need to remove that. We need to put the M2 drive in. No! Gosh darn it. Damn. Right. Memory. No, storage in it. So that's the M2 drive. Let's think what, it doesn't take M2 drives? You know what? I think I'll just go with one of these. It's going to cost just a little bit extra to get here, but it'll be alright. It's all good? Right. Shame that doesn't fit, but it'll be fine. Graphics cards, yeah, we bought the big one. So we need to remove this. And then we need to remove this. And then this one. I think it only needs 2 slots, maybe. There we go. Beast. This is why I haven't upgraded to a 3000 series. Number 1, can't afford it. Number 2, it's getting in there and then having to like watch it sort of sag or break the motherboard slowly.
I'm Danny Dyer and this is my dad.
Danny Dyer.
And we've got a brand new Spotify original podcast called Sorted with the Dyers.
Each week we're going to be hearing about your everyday life dramas and sorting them right out.
You can listen for free only on Spotify.
And follow us on Spotify to never miss an episode.
Right, so that's all the parts in this apart from cables. Now, because it's white, I'm just going to go with white. Think it'll make it look a bit cleaner. You know, a little bit nicer. There we go. Up there. Right, plug that in there. Plug this in there. And plug this one in there. And then stick the USB drive in it. There we go. And just go. I think we might have to install that. Yeah. If we install the lighting thing into it as well, because then we can change the lights to white. So that will be alright. So we'll install a 3D mark as well, and then we'll be good. Let's go. Run, rabbit, run. So good in it. Right, first off, lighting. I'm going to change all of this so it just goes white. Everything. There you go. That's properly bright. Oh, that's actually almost painful. Almost. Let's just see what it looks like with all the case on it. It should look a little bit better, in all fairness. Front panel's going on. Top panel's going on. Oh, it's going to look loads better. It's all because it's inside. And the tempered glass takes off some of the shine from the lights. That's nice. Like it. This is clean, man. Clean. PCI lock. There we go. That actually looks... That looks fairly smart, actually. If that was my computer, I'd probably be a bit more proud of that. There you go. There we go. So let's just run the mark on it and see what it is. We are feeling at testing. So how is everybody in YouTube land? Thank you very much for kicking by tonight. It does mean a lot. It's nice to see the stream. It's nice to see people enjoying themselves. And I mean, if you are here to chat, hit over in the chat, which is that side of the screen. And I mean, apart from that, you know, if you are enjoying it, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't before. If you're new to Hybridsteel, if you're new to the stuff that I've done on this channel, yeah, let me know what you want to see. It's always good to actually have the input from the chat as well. So if you guys want to see a specific game or you've got a question and so on and so forth, let me know, because I'm more than happy to talk to you about it. I'm more than happy to make a video about it as well. I like making videos. Let's put it that way. This is running so smooth. Look at that. "97 FPS. 80. 82. Go on, 8. We can make it 84. 84. Go on. Go on. One more point. Yes. 84.2. It's running so smooth. Wow. I think this is the furthest I've got in that visual demo. That's literally the furthest I've got. So his budget was like, yeah, I'm done. So we're good. And I still have like $500 of his budget remaining, and we're shot. His computer is done. Nice. And we came under budget. Yeah, that's one happy Larry. He's all good. Discard that. Right. This one's going to be expensive. Right, but if we could build that computer for 1,400, if there was only like an order again section, I would just build the same computer. Wow. So I've got to take on this job. It wants to upgrade to 128 gigabytes of RAM. That's ridiculous. Okay, so we need to do a repair and we need to do an upgrade. That's going to be mental. Absolutely mental. Right. Have I got anything to sell that needs to just disappear? We can sell that off. We don't need it. We don't need that either. We'll keep them about just in case that someone wants a fan. You never know. Anyway, let's go. Oh no, we didn't check eBay, did we? There might be something on eBay that I can pick up and I can work on next time we get into playing this. No, I don't need the virus scan. I'm good. PC bay. Is that a full computer or is it just the tower? That's just the tower. Oh, we don't need anything. Right, next. Last day. Then I need to rest. Quite literally. Oh no, I need to pay utility bills. Look, I haven't got enough money. Right, so that's 2049. Let's do his first. That is a nice little box, actually. I like this. So it says PC can boot to OS, but then it just doesn't do anything else. Okay. So let's get the panels off and then we'll shoot up the power and see what happens. Welcome back, long hauler. So, okay. Right, let's plug her in. Out. And well, my first thing is if the power's not going on, the power supply is knackered. His budget is $1,800. Really? I mean, let's have a look at this. Right, so this is this guy here. We raided a bad. We be raided by bad adventures. Many kill goblins. First off, I think it's power supply, right? Because obviously it's plugged in and it ain't powering up. So I'm gonna have to remove the power supply and get a new one. That's my first thing. Right. First thing, remove all this lot. See what happens. So we just need a new power supply. That's an 850 watt power supply. So we need another 850 watt power supply. This is going to be one of those that it's just going to be like, can you just replace everything? Yeah, all right. 850. That's for $120. That's not bad. We'll take it. You know. Okay, next we'll put this in. We're not going to put that one in. We need to put in the one we just bought. So this is used, but it says it's not dead. So if this doesn't work, it's either the motherboard or the CPU, isn't it? So we'll just go from there. I don't like doing this. I in all fairness, like doing like. I mean, the thing with this is it needs to be done. Right. Well, if that's not powering up, then I think the thing we need to do is just rip it apart and start again. Which means, I reckon then, it's probably the motherboard. It's either the power supply or motherboard. If the computer doesn't start up, that's where my first intention would go. So if the power supply still works, then it's not the power supply, it's the motherboard. If it's not the motherboard, it could be the CPU. So now I need to strip the whole machine down and find the one rogue part that's broken. It's a little bit annoying. But he said he got raided. Right. So that's everything. Apart from the RAM. Oh, it could be RAM, I suppose. So what we'll do is we'll take off all the RAM. And then we'll have a look in the parts we've got and see if any of those have come off and they're broken. If they're not, then what we got to do is we've got to remove the motherboard. So it's all good. All right, so then we go back into here. We go to install. So CPU and processor. CPU's broken. There we go. So we spent that money on a power supply, and it's not the power supply. That's done. Motherboard hasn't been taken out. I haven't taken it off. We have one broken band of. Oh, nuts. So we've got one broken piece of RAM. The GPU's fine. The storage is fine. If this is multiple parts, I have to take the motherboard. Because if the motherboard's broken, then I've got to take it off because it's not going to work otherwise. So we got one stick of RAM to buy. Yeah. How do you find the benchmark to play Hearthstone? So, the best thing you can do is... Let me just finish this off and I'll show you. Okay? So, in order for you to, first off, you need to... I'm going to assume you're trying to build a computer that can play Hearthstone, right? Is that what you're doing? Because if that's the case, you need Will It Run. Okay? I think this thing's already installed. If you go to the shop and go down to the tools, Will It Run should be one of those that you need straight away. Yeah, literally, this is the first program everyone should install in this game, because then you go through all the games that get added. So you go Hearthstone, and it will give you the specs of what you need for both recommended and minimum. There you go. And then basically what you do is you just benchmark it to what the customer wants. Pay attention to what the customer wants, because you know they can mark you down if you don't pay attention to their aesthetics as well, because they want certain things. So if they're looking for the benchmark, what you have to do is go by what they're saying in the message. If they say they need a benchmark of 3,000, you need to make a computer that benchmarks 3,000. So you need the max thing, this 3D Mark, which again is in the tools section from the shop. Is the motherboard kaput? Motherboard's kaput. There we go. Those are the things we need to replace, not the power supply. Cool. So we need a processor. So one of these processors is the one I've got. So I'm gonna go this for ascending. Oh no, descending, because it starts from the most expensive. So we need to buy. I'm looking for the one that says one in inventory. Right. There you go, that one. Then it was memory, so that's Trident, one of these ones, but is a different type. Not that one. There it is, one of those. And motherboard. Motherboard. It's got to be somewhere.
Gary bought a trampoline online with Visa, so he has protection if his card is used fraudulently. Now Gary's feeling pretty confident. Confident enough to try a slam dunk from his trampoline.
I can't avoid a scroll past it.
Oh, Gary. Visa's zero liability helps protect you from fraud. We just can't protect you from yourself. Search Visa How You Pay Matters to find out
Really?
more. Commercial and anonymous prepaid cards excluded. Responsible card use required. Contact your bank for T&Cs.
This spring, Disney Plus brings you more with Star.
Here we go.
More brand new originals like the Oscar-nominated Nomadland.
I'm not homeless. I'm just...
Where is it?
New shows like Dollface starring Kat Dennings.
I'll see you there.
And Grownish starring Yara Shahidi.
You are so right.
Plus series you love like 16 seasons
Oh, I like that.
Anatomy.
You need to calm down.
And over 300 episodes of Family Guy. There's more to discover with Star.
Right.
Only on Disney Plus. 18 plus.
Memory. Done that one. Where's the motherboard? I need an Asus ROG. Manufacturer. One of those. Should be here. There it is. 1,100. Get that done. Cool. Ta very much there, lad. Right, let's get this all done now, shall we? So, Get this in there. Get this all done. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. It's all good. The next one's going to be a little bit harder because this guy wants like a massive upgrade. Like 128 gig of RAM. That's going to be monster. They're looking at like 8 grand's worth of like improvements to a computer. You may as well at that point just build a whole new computer and be happy. You know, it's like, yeah, I mean, well, we could upgrade it, or you could just buy a new one. Well, we could upgrade it. No, you could just buy a new one. Well, no, just buy a new one. Seriously, just don't even worry about it, man. It's fine. Right, so memory. Unclip all. Oh no. Click. 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 And click. Ta-da! All the same. It's all good. Right, graphics card. His graphics card worked completely fine. Don't need to replace that at all. Storage. There we go. Oh, I got to screw it back in. Damn, these are having like a double screw. Right, and we could just whack his old power supply and then we'll keep the new one, because the new one we can just put into a new computer. What's the game with the mining PC? It's well, the one I covered. It's crypto mining. Yeah, crypto mining simulator. I'm gonna be honest. There's not a lot to it. Like I finished. Basically what I would say is I'd finish the game in an hour and a half. So it's up to you if you want to play it. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not amazing. It does need a lot of work. I mean, I think it's basically an alpha game. But yeah, it needs a lot of work. I'm not even lying. Like I basically finished the game in an hour. From start to finish, and when I say finish, I was earning 24 grand every 10 minutes in the game, you know, which wasn't a lot. And I mean, I worked it even out. If I just literally left my computer running for 24 hours, I'd make like 240,000 or 240 million or something stupid. It was ridiculous, you know. The Aorus one is this one. Nice. I have a Game Max 750. I think I bought a 550 watt because I don't need a massive amount of power. When I built the computer, I built it on PC Part Bigger, and it was like, I'll buy that one because it'll run the power. So it's an RGB fan. It's an RGB power supply, which I thought was pretty cool. Right, let's whack all this back together then. We'll just turn it on first. Make sure it works. I think it works. We're all good. I like the colour. The colour's pretty cool. It's nice to see like different case designs coming through now instead of just like the normal. Hey, this one's black. This one's black as well. Nice. I got to be honest, right? I wish I had money, and the reason why I say I wish I had money is like, I wish I was able to like build computers for a living. You know, I don't mind doing it. It's genuinely one of those things that I just enjoyed. When I built my machine, it was like, yeah, it's cool. I wanted to do it again. I got hold of like a budget computer from. I got it off of I think I got it off of Facebook. And the guy that sold it to me was like, "Nah, well, it doesn't really work." I was like, "No, that's fine. Don't worry. I want it as a project anyway." And then I bought like a little graphics card for it. I bought this, put it all together, and I sold it for like 300 quid. And it was like, that's not bad. You know, I just wanted to build things that like the smaller gamer could use. You know, someone who hasn't got a shed ton of cash who wants to just, you know, play on a computer. And it's better than those flipping crap like pre-built like £100 things you can get on like eBay. They were so bad. And then like people are, oh yeah, I just bought this off eBay. It's like £100, man. that computer is going to be shoddy. I mean, here, okay, yes, this is a second-hand thing, but it's like... Oh, nice. I've seen, the only person I've seen using, like, wood sort of stuff is, like, Jay, from Jay's 2 Cents. He built that, like, the Red Dead Redemption style case. With the, like, it was a PC in a burnt wood case. But then I have seen, there was this one guy who was on a PC forum on Facebook. I say forum, it's a page. And it's he built, like, a whiskey cabinet computer. And the liquid that goes through the computer, it was an actual, like, whiskey still or something. It was a little one. Yeah, I mean, my computer is like 50. It was, when I built it, it was like £1,200. So it's not bad. Right, so what do we need to do to this? Upgrade to 128 gig of RAM, upgrade to a 4 terabyte storage. If that's all you need to do, mate, then I'll do it. I'm going to be honest, though. For that much money, I would highly suggest upgrading everything. It was just so nice, you know. When you see things like that are innovative, I like it. You know. Where's the hard drive in this sucker? I can't remember where it is on this one. There it is. Right. Yeah. I mean, I'd be interested in trying. That's what I would do. I'd just be helping people mainly. Right, memory. So now we need to upgrade to 100 and. Oh, great. Give me a sec. Let me click that one off first, because that adds to my money. So this is the guy. We need to upgrade to 128 gigs worth of RAM. 128 gig. Okay. Yeah. I think that, again, that's why I'd be looking at building more budget computers for people. You know? I wouldn't be doing this. No, unless somebody was going to pay me like a little bit extra for the labor. I wouldn't build brand new computers for people. I did. One of my friends he approached me. He said, "How much would this cost?" I was like, "I can run it through with you. It'd be like 1,400. I'll take £100 for the build," and he never got back to me. So I'm charging you £100 just to sit here and I'll do it for you. Okay, not a problem. Don't worry. But yeah, I would do it for cheaper, but just because it's a hobby, you know. So we need 3264. We need to buy 2, 3, 4 sets of RAM and a 4 terabyte storage. Storage 4 terabytes. So we're going double. It's going to be 2, isn't it? It's going to be 2. I'm going to have to buy 2 lots of. Oh no, I think there's a 4 terabyte hard drive. It's an old one. It's the old sort of like SSD ones. These ones. There you go, 4 terabyte. Bonus. And what we'll do is we'll get that all delivered in now. And then if this doesn't break what we need it to, then we'll have to buy more, obviously. Right, memory. I do like this stuff. I almost bought this actual RAM. But I bought, because it was on offer, I bought Crucial Ballistic stuff. That stuff wasn't as cheap. Yeah, I know, man. It's ridiculous. Like PC building. I mean, most people. The thing I don't like about it, and this is maybe it's just me, but the thing I don't like about the whole PC building like world is people who criticize everybody for doing something they want to do. So you'll get people who build a computer because they want a specific computer built, and then you get all like the people who just cannot not go, hey, no, you should build it like this. And it's like, well, that person doesn't want that criticism. This person just wants, like, you know, to be accepted. Is the fact he built his computer, not 500 questions and it's a load of crap because you did the. It's not what that person wants, you know. And it's when they say it's the PC master race. I get the whole, like, you know, gaming on a PC and doing stuff on a PC is just better. Yes, you can game on a PC as long as the PC can run a game. It's fine. My PC can game, stream, and run Windows all at the same time, and it's fine. I designed it for that specific reason. But I don't like the elitism. It's one thing I don't like about that whole thing. And I don't know if people agree, but literally, I mean, on these PC, unless you're going into like a beginner's like Facebook page where you're looking for help, a lot of like the PC like chat Facebook pages are, oh no, this is crap, you should do it like this. It's like, well, you're running a computer. That person might not be able to afford what you want them to run, or just because it doesn't meet your standards. I mean, that sort of person in this whole like PC community just doesn't do it for me. Yeah, I don't like it. So it's like the other day I was on one of the PC building things on Facebook, and this person was just like, "Is this a good build?" So I spoke to it. I said, "Look, just run it through PC Part Picker, make sure everything works properly, and so on and so forth." And I think there was me and maybe two or three other people that said that. Others were just like, "No, you don't want to buy that computer. You don't want to buy that GPU. You want to buy this GPU." It's like, yeah, but that GPU is another $300. You know, that's an expensive computer. That person might not be able to afford this. And it's like, it just grinds my gears a little bit. Yeah, I mean, in order for, if I wanted to build that exact computer again, the one that's running everything I'm doing now, if I want to run that exact computer and build it myself again, I need to save up for about a year to afford it, because I don't get paid money. I'm a full-time carer for my wife, so I don't have a job. This is my job. You know, I make about £120 a month off of YouTube. I would have to save a year's worth of money from YouTube revenue, because my computer, my YouTube channel doesn't get thousands of pounds a month. It gets not a lot. And I'd be like, okay, so now what I've got to do is I've got to sit here and save up. Everything I do, I have to save up for. The only reason why I was able to buy this chair is because I saved up for it. The only reason why I was able to get some of the stuff I did for my kids is because I saved up for it. And that was it. And I don't get a shit ton of cash. I don't like elitism, and it annoys me. So yeah, that's why I'm on that side of when people get aggressive on like PC places. It doesn't do it for me at all. For this, they're gonna have the most expensive one, right? I think we're just gonna buy this one. These guys can have, actually, is that really the best deal I can have on a graphics card? So that's 2105 megahertz. That's 1800. That's 1760. So 2000. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I'm enjoying what I've got. Really am. I don't have a problem with what I've got. I built it specifically for the reason I'm playing. You know. I'm on Facebook because I get to talk to my mum. That's a big thing for me. Yeah. So the main reason why I'm on Facebook, and this is the main reason, is because that's where I talk to some people I still keep in contact with, like some friends. But ever since like the whole COVID thing, like the one reason why I'm thankful I still have Facebook is because I get to talk to my mum. I haven't seen my mum for a year and a half. You know, it's been hard because I used to go. I go up to my parents' house like 4 times a year, And if I can't go up there 4 times a year, which I haven't been able to for a year and a half, the only time I get to see my mum is on Facebook. I have a voice chat with her. I speak to her with a camera because it's the only way I can actually have a conversation with her. I'm still thankful that my parents are still alive, you know, and it's like, I mean, they're young. I say young, I mean, you know, my dad is 56, my mum's 55, and I'm 37, so there's a very small age gap between us. And I'm thankful for that. I have a good relationship with my parents now, and that it's nice to have, and it's always nice to talk to them. But if I wasn't on Facebook, I wouldn't get to see them at the moment, you know, and that would suck. So I'm sort of glad I'm on Facebook. And then, like, yeah, some of the times I don't want to be on Facebook is literally when you get bombarded with like, oh, blah, 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 and you just want to start punching people. I mean, I'm not very good at punching, obviously, but it's like, yeah. So I mean, some groups I've been part of in the past have been horrific. They really have, and I've left them straight away because it's like I don't really want to be part of this. It's a bit like Ice Poseidon's like chat, and I'll bring this up as a thing. Let me have a drink first. So Ice Poseidon, if you don't know who he is, he used to be like one of the biggest like in real life streamers ever. He's under a bit of flack at the moment because he's tried to change his ways to become a better person, and in fairness, he has. But because of his past, people keep bringing up the fact that he made like racial comments. He's made this sort of comment, and he's not. You know, people put him down. Oh, he's not a very nice guy. Yada 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 yada. And it's like, okay, right, fair enough. He's not a very nice guy, but he's changing his ways, right? And then that's how I see the world. Everybody is like that period of time. Everyone was accepting of it back then. Now it's just criticize. And it's just like, seriously. I mean, if that's how it's going to be, then maybe social media isn't for like 95% of these people. If they cannot handle the pressure of like life as we know it, you know? And you just sit there just going, come on, guys. You've got to do better than this, or everything's just going to fall apart. It's not even worth arguing about. It's just crap, really. Just the joys of life. Right, so I need... You know what? I'm just going to buy one of these. An i9 9900K. Just going to slap that in this computer and it'll be fine. 9900K. Not that one. Crap. What motherboard is that? Let's have a look at the parts. It is a... RAM, graphics card, barrier. Where's the motherboard status on this? Oh, no. Well, oh, there it goes. It's an H170 Plus. Yeah. H170 Plus. That's an old board. That's the H170. Where is the H170 Plus? It's around here somewhere. H170 Plus. I think it's this one. So it's the 115 Skylake. Right, okay. So we're doing alright. So CPUs. 115 Skylake socket. There we go. What can we run? Well, I don't want to really run an i7. Dude, the motherboard needs upgrading. Not a problem, dude. Thank you very much for kicking by. I said I don't recognise the name, so I hope that you come back another day. It'd be awesome to have you back here. It's cool. Peace out, man. Enjoy yourself, and yeah, have a great weekend. Enjoy it, and yeah, just don't do anything stupid. You'll be all right then. Hope the world goes well. So we're running like the best processor in this computer, and it's not kicking it. We're gonna have to upgrade. This needs a better processor. It needs an i9 at least. So what we'll do, because we've got the budget, because we'll get charged for it anyway. So yeah, it's not great. It has to be Intel, obviously. Right, so we'll just unplug that. We just want the best Intel chip that we can buy that doesn't involve going up to the LGA. Hey, not a problem, man. It's all good. I stream for chats anyway, so it's all right. I think the LGA 12, the 1200 might be the best, but we're gonna have to go with this one instead of these ones because these are like the next. These are like the bigger versions. So I want to keep this sort of simple for me, and then obviously like in the next few we're gonna have to learn how to upgrade properly. That's all good. So I think we'll buy this LG, and it's gonna be the LGA 1200. So we need a motherboard. An LGA 1200. So no, not manufacturer, socket, LGA 1200. There it is. There we go. So I'm gonna buy this one. This one. So that's another $1,600. We'll get it the same day delivery, and we are out of pocket, but it is all good. So what we can do is we'll strip this down now, and then we'll replace everything because we're gonna have to. And then, okay, so what I really should have done is I should have just built a PC with $8 grand, or just bought all the best components for the $4 grand, and we could have just gone from there. Because literally, what I'm having to do is literally build an entirely new PC because of this donut's choice to have all this stuff in. So next time somebody, I wish this game had that like a certain intelligence that. If you want all of this in your computer, maybe you should have a new computer. Not try to resurrect something from the death. Motherboard's not good enough, so I can't put in a good enough processor. Nothing works properly because this one like caps out at like 2,800 RAM. So the megahertz RAM is down, so it's not using the RAM effectively. So that means it's going to be down in lower. It doesn't matter if you put in like I put in the best graphics card. And it didn't work because the motherboard... Oh, you twonk. Really? I bought the wrong pissing board. No, I didn't. Why is this incompatible? Interesting. Oh, am I going to have to get a new case? Should it just been better if I'd have just built an entirely new PC? I bought that one, didn't I? I should have bought this one. That's the one I should have bought. It's alright, Nips, we can, yeah, we'll be alright. We can mess with this. It's all good. The reason why that one doesn't work and this one does is because this is long form factor and it'll fit into this case. The other one is an E-tax and not an S-tax. Joys. Joys, we say joys. So I'm listening out for my kids. Just in case they wake up and it's like, correct, I'll go and deal with them. Right. Let's get this going now. This thing is going to be a boost. This is what, I mean, at the moment it's 1,500. They had an $8 grand budget. So they had enough money. And thankfully, the motherboard can go up to 4,400 megahertz. And these RAM sticks are only 3,600. So we're working full potential. It's all good. There we go. Right, let's stick all this in. RAM, and more RAM. Oh, let me move my finger quickly. Oh. Right, okay, I'm back. Very, very annoying. This is why I'm calling it after this. I can't. I've got to stop soon because like keeping my hand where it is in one place, and it's not doing me any favors at the moment. So yeah, we're gonna finish this one off. it just keeps getting stiffer because it's trying to heal. It's the worst part about it. Right, so power supply done. Cables. This is a white and purple computer. I'm just gonna go with a white cable. Keep it simple, stupid. You know, be nice and chilled, and it's all good. Right, hook all this up. So I need to start looking into getting the more expensive cables because there's a load of new cable sections in this game now where you can get the various colors and the various sort of like combinations now, and they actually look pretty smart. It's actually quite nice. It's a nice aesthetic. Let's put it that way. Right, so let's run this now and see what happens. We've upgraded like as much as we can now. I mean everything. Motherboard, processor, RAM and graphics card have all been taken care of. And we've only spent like $5 grand instead of the 8 this guy wanted me to spend. Like I said, I should have just built a computer for $8 grand and then just put his sticker on it and just gone, yeah, it's your machine, mate. It's fine. Well, that would have just been easier. Next time I get a customer, it just goes, look, I've got $8 grand. Yeah, I'm just going to build you a whole new computer. It's fine. I wouldn't worry about it.
So he has protection if his card is used fraudulently.
So now we got to wait. So that's 44.1 FPS. That's good. Right, running 100 and... I think this is going to get to like 117.
Oh, Gary.
By the end of the rolling demo.
Protect you from fraud. We just can't protect you from yourself. Search Visa how you pay.
116, 117.
Anonymous prepaid cards excluded. Responsible card use required.
Go on. 116, 116. Nearly. Go on, one more. One more. No. Alright, so this is going to like 95, 96. Between 95 and 96, I reckon, for this one. Oh, it's getting there. 95.8. Sounds like a radio station. 95.9. 96. What did I tell you? Between 95 and 96. It got to 96. That's good. Cool. There we go. Right, side panel goes on. It's all good in the hood. There we go, number one. Side panel on this side. It's looking good, man. It's looking good. Do we have a PCI lock for this? No, we don't. It's okay. 5,130 for that. It's not bad. Not too shabby, you know. So we'll collect on this. We're down, but we have got a few spare parts now kicking around. The reason why we're down is because we've still got this kicking in, and this. We've got coolers on sale. You know, we did put a bit of money into stuff we didn't need, but we're all right. We've still got a bit of memory laying around, so we can get rid of that. Got a graphics card we pulled out of someone's computer, so it's all right. That we're fine. Power supply, that's still running. Cables, we've got cables and case fans. We still have these kicking in. I haven't got a use for them just yet. So we've got 4,421. We can discard that. We can discard that because we're not overdrawn anymore. And my electricity bill is due, so that's not bad. So that we can discard that as well. Serious reductions on used computer parts, awesome. And then we've got these machines coming through as well. So this guy, we need to do one of these. Okay. Need that one done, and we need this one done. Okay, it's cool. So what we'll do is we'll have a look on here. Hey, we can actually buy a computer. Broken PC with a Ryzen 7 8 core, 3800 XT, and a Gigabyte Aorus 2070. Considering that that graphics card alone is worth more than the computer, so that's a... Can we move this window? Let's have a look at the part itself. So that's a GeForce RTX graphics card, RTX 2070. It's the Super 8G. Let me just try and find that. That's the Extreme Edition. Super 8G is $950. So for the extra like $40, we'll get the rest of the computer. That ain't bad. Even if the computer doesn't work, the graphics card that we would be putting out to like someone else is worth more than the computer. It's not bad. I'm buying it. I'll take it. It's all good. And it'll be here in 8 days. That's fine. That's just a case, and that's an old graphics card. Actually, that's not a bad graphics card. That's a 1660 Ti. It is used, isn't it? And that would be useful for like someone's side build. And all my other crap's gonna sell at some point as well, so it's not all bad. You know? We'll get there. And all that stuff basically goes against the stuff that we've already built. So I think that's gonna be it for me. Let me just... I can't move it. I was gonna move it across a little bit. So I've still got a case. Worst comes to worst, we start building, you know, at one point. Anyways, guys, I want to say thank you very much for kicking by. It's been absolutely fantastic to have you here. Just like, I can't play anymore. My hand is really starting to cane. So I want to say thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for like keeping me sane. Thank you very much for being around. And yeah, so hopefully I'll see you all in another stream. Chivalry 2 comes out in June, so we're going to be playing that on this channel live stream because it's more fun than anything else I've played for a little while. And look out for any videos that I drop during the week because, you know, it's all good. So thank you very much for kicking by. This has been Hybridsteel. If you have liked this channel, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and notification button below for all of the updates. And I'll be back here with a brand new video, live stream, or whatever else I do on this channel. Until then, guys, I want to say peace out, have fun, and enjoy everything you guys do. Stay safe out there, guys. Peace out for now.